Good morning. Good morning. How do you do? So I'm getting ready to start reacting. I didn't get to hear the panel that was held last night. I guess to drag me and, try to drive wedges between people over here. I didn't listen to it. But I did get some text messages and woke up to some stuff, so I will be listening to it. I don't know if I'll be reacting to it though, but I am going to react to some stuff today because I did hear Slava over there back in her feelings. Well, never really left her feelings. I did hear that. I heard that they didn't kumbaya and piled up, just to, when the mission is destruction. You got to come together for that. Hey, Yvette. Hey, Shay. How are you? Hey, Thandy. Let me see who else is in here. It's early. It's 9:06. April and Denise. Hope y'all having a good morning. Was a long night for some people, huh? They had a good time just dragging, doxing, and lying, right? But anywho, let's talk about it. So I heard some live streams. Hey, Deani. Hey, Lemon. Okay, so I'm going to start talking now that I know I got at least one moderator in here because I know Deani going to work. Lemon might be in it. So I got one in the bushes. And okay, so we can start talking. So y'all get the, if you see a troll, okay, I got Spencer. Yeah, if you see a troll up in here, just snipe them. Get them on up out of here, We're going to talk about some stuff. Yeah, I know you were at work. I know, Spencer off today. Okay, cool. So Spencer not at work. Okay. We got some eyes in. Oh, you're not feeling good. Oh, Spencer, go get some. You don't need to be listening to this. You rest, Spencer. You rest. Okay, so I listened to old Slava's live over there the other night. When she was talking about, me, and she said she didn't call CPS. We're gonna react to that. Now she said I talk about her every day. She said I go live every day. Her and Vaughn said that. From what I understood, I thought I was talking about Tawan or Dove. Okay, you say you good. I thought I was talking about Tawanda. Hey, Joy. But that's who I thought I was talking about majority of this time. But okay, they want to make it all about them. I guess that's all I talk about is Slava and old Cricket over there. I hear a lot of people, hey, Laquita. I hear a lot of people calling Cricket now. That was so funny when I got that clip. I was like, damn, a lot of people calling Cricket. I know, Spencer. Listen, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about the obsession. I think the problem is that they showed themselves to be who they are with the whole take down UP group that they created, the whole mission to destroy somebody who at the time wasn't even talking about them. Think about that. Hey, Dora. Think about that. They said that they wanted to take me down and they were doing a play to try to get me to talk about them or pay attention to them and their issues. psychotic, a group of psychotic people. Hey, St. Louis. Hey, KW12. Y'all, they say that the people don't support me. Um, Everybody over here is a troll. I'm everybody over here. I come from my own people. I troll my own people. So y'all prepare because apparently, since the head troll, Slobber over there, is in charge. Now y'all getting ready. Hey, Lisa. Now y'all getting ready to get trolled again. I guess Jade gonna be back out because she was saying yesterday that she deleted her only Jade account. Y'all can go and check and all of this stuff. So clearly they're getting ready to start trolling again and start blaming me. Well, I don't think they ever stopped trolling. Girl, Dora, didn't they think they thought they did their big one? From what I understand, when I understand all of the, and I got so many screenshots this morning. I was like, well, damn, they had a party over there. I said, but I was getting text messages. Them motherfuckers, they shared it out so much they couldn't even get 100 people in the chat. They got old dead girl over there. She the only one chatting. And Tawanda, they beefing and arguing in the chat. And then it became all about UP, all about UP, drag UP. But what was interesting, I got a screenshot. It said Vonnie left a community wall for me. I said, vaginosis. She left a community wall for me. He said, yeah. It had alopecia Keisha. You lost in it. I said, alopecia Keisha, you lost. Lost what? Lost what? I don't see no prizes over there. I don't see no wins over there. All I see is chaos and confusion. And y'all showed that from behind the scenes. But this is not the first time you've shown that. This is the pattern for y'all over there. But y'all keep on trying to say it's us over here. I heard, now I didn't hear it myself, but I was told that that Miss Virginia was brought up. Y'all said that somebody said that Miss Virginia was texting my ops. Let me say this from anybody from Miss Virginia, Miss Rosie, anybody that rocks over here I'm not even going to say any names, but those are a couple of the names that I heard that y'all said over there. Hey, Troll. You supposed to, I guess, Slobber over there still saying that you June. Everybody knows that June is from the mukbang tea sector. Everybody knows that June don't know shit to do that much about no damn J4K. Everybody knows that June is not, hey Denise, is not a troll. A troll is originally from, well, is quite familiar with the J4K. That vaginosis is a struggle reader. Yeah. That's the other thing. So we're going to get into some commentary. Now, I told y'all that I wanted to react to John Frank's live the other day. Now I had to reschedule my live for Mr. Wanda. Y'all, my cable cord got broken, got damaged. They was doing some work, so they damaged my cable. I had to they tricked you. They trying to get me kicked out from John Frank. John Frank. I think you underestimate my ability to listen, John Frank. Let me say something to you. Your posse over there, they pussies. Okay? I'm just letting you know. But I'm not going either. You know, they want us to beef again, and they want, me and you going back and forth. And remember, John Frank, I told you that their main goal was to get you to do to me what you had done to Vaughn and others. Their main goal is to keep you in that frame of mind that you were in. I'm hoping, um, you know what, I'm not even gonna say that. Yeah. I don't, you know, yeah, yeah. Took my internet last night. See, that was God last night. You know what? Yeah, because I'm starting to see, like, I listened to Too Strong's live. I listened to her voice, and we're gonna react to that. But we're gonna react to John Frank first. I hope you don't mind, John Frank. Um, yeah. John Frank, it's okay. It's all right. You don't have to, it's all good. I see things for what they are. I know who I'm dealing with. I think you're gonna have to learn. You're gonna have to learn, Tawanda, and I know the others that are over there. That's gonna be their sector in a minute. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be what they run. Like they're showing that they are the alpha females over there, and that's what they intended to do. I always saw the women over there in that sector differently than a lot of people saw them. Now they see them that way. They know Tawanda is not strong. They know she's insecure. She's weak. They know Vonnie is insecure and weak. Vonnie sent out a whole audition video just to be accepted, a 2-year-old video just to be accepted in Too Strong's little army or whatever, in Slava's little army. You might want to get on up out of here, John Frank, because I'm getting ready to talk, and I don't want them to take anything out on you, because these are my words, okay? So what's getting ready to happen is what I told y'all was going to happen from the very beginning. You got Too Strong over there asserting herself against Tawan. Duh. You got Vonnie currently starting to bend the knee now after she was publicly dragged and humiliated, and her feet that we did not see in that video that Too Strong lied about, but later had a camera slip and showed her own feet standing outside that trailer that I said she lived in. I want to see the pool in the back. I want to see the house built from the ground up. I want to see the palm trees that you showed when you said that was the house. I want to see that house that you showed a picture of, because that's not the same. That's not the sidewalk that you were standing on. That's not the grass. Wasn't no trees, no mature trees in front of that house that you showed on YouTube. I want to see, hey, UP look better. Thank you. UP look better. Thank you, Cap. Everybody knows that. UP looks better. I want to see why you out here dragging me, talking about I'm trolling, I'm miserable, I don't have no life. All of you bitches have husbands and children at home. These motherfuckers was over there. I'm reading my little cliff notes. They say them motherfuckers was over there saying I need to prove that I have a dog. Anaya and Rashid need to prove that they have kids. They go live for hours. We never hear a peep in the background. That's unheard of. You want me to prove that I have a dog? And you can't even prove you got custody of your own children. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So let's talk about defeat. You can hear it in the voice. You know what I'm saying? And defeat will make you act in a different way. You understand? So the other day, I heard a little. I'm not even gonna tell y'all what I heard. I just know a bitch. I know a bitch. Mhm. You mad because you are the fact that I can't unsee, right? That's what you mad about. You mad that nothing that you fucking do, including doxing my whole motherfucking family, lying on me, bitch, saying that I beat my grandson. You mad that all of your motherfucking lies and tricks and narratives and every fucking thing that you and that black ass cricket over there and that hoe on community walls that shows her titties and that bitch over there, you know, the one with them fake ass dreadlocks in her head that tried to compare me to Nina Mbachu, and she got a whole horror story going on in her motherfucking life. You mad that all of your efforts and every fucking thing that you've ever tried to do has fucking failed. That's what you mad about. You mad that the picture that you tried to paint of me is becoming you. Inch by inch, piece by piece, with every dox, with every lie, with every fake narrative that you create about the people that you rocking with now. See, what you thought was that my disdain for that cricket over there had become a little bit stronger than it is for you. No, bitch. My disdain for you is greater than anybody on this motherfucking planet. Understand that. Okay. I see you, Amanda. You are that fact that I can't unsee. I held the hand of Satan for 5 fucking years and helped it, and I shouldn't have. You are the price that I have to pay for assisting your evil. See, I recognize that. I'm not afraid of you, though. I don't fear you, and you mad about it. Every fucking thing that you do, every lie that you tell, I don't fucking fear you, girl. You don't intimidate me. You don't humiliate me. You just show everybody who the fuck you are every time you open up your line. Praise, dancing, fake gospel loving, false scripture presenting ass bitch. Yeah. You about to show everybody, and I mean everybody. Even the motherfuckers that want to give you a pass, you about to show everybody exactly who you are. And all I have to do is keep talking. Just talking. That's all. A weak little pile up. I heard that Anaya was over there talking about, hey, call out, hey Tammy. I heard that Anaya was over there telling me to hit her link. Bitch, I've been calling for you for damn near 2 months. For a one-on-one. No chat. No support. Me and you. But you on the panel with your weak ass husband, bitch. Same with that triple neck bitch. But you think that you powerful sitting on in a panel with motherfuckers that I don't fuck with and don't like me anyway, bitch. Whoo, baby. Girl, it's 15. Listen, content creators, people with channels, people with husbands. You got a bitch that got out of bed, showed her crusted ass feet on a camera slip on YouTube to show a gun in the front of her yard, to show a gun made out of turned into a damn grill in the front of her damn yard. You got that bitch piling up again. Again. You got that bitch. That weak girl. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Okay. Hmm. So let's play this content, y'all. Let's react. And the reason I want to react to a little bit of John Frank first is because, you know, I wanna go back to the to John Frank in the day before, because this is just hours before Too Strong did her live responding to what I said in my live. And I heard Too Strong's voice in this live stream. I heard the pity and the surrender in her motherfucking voice. hmm And that's why those people reached out to me and said, look, I'm not going. If you riding with that, if you rocking with that, if you defending that, I'm not going. I'm not supporting you anymore when I watch that woman drag your entire fucking life. Hey, CMA. CMA, I start to meet you at the Easter market this weekend. I saw you at the Easter market shopping. When was you looking for some oxtails? You was looking for some oxtails, CMA, and my daughter, she texted me. She said, "You going to the Easter market?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go to the Easter market later, right?" Um, she said, "CMA at the Easter market right now." I turned on. I said, "He sure is, but I'm not even close enough right now." I said, "Dang, I should go in this chat and tell him that I'm gonna come down there." But next time I see you, I'm gonna we gonna meet up, okay? So let's get back to this. So let's go to the day before. And I'm gonna react to Anaya's live too, because I heard that she had a lot of, she had some criticisms for Miss Virginia. She said, "Oh, they say that in their um in their troll report, it was all about me. It was about sending people to information to dox me, or sending people to information." And I want y'all to know, in the troll report, I'm not the first one that they're going to do that to. They're going to do it. They're going to use that report to do that to anybody that they have problems with. I'm not the first one. I and I'm not going to say anything else about that. But that's what it's going to be used for. And that's what it was designed for. It's designed by a troll. Mhm. The report was made up by one of the major trolls out here. And nobody can convince me. Ever since we recognized that Tawanda was that trolling Bam's mother behind the scenes, I see her totally different now. I see her as she is. Now you can say I'm whatever troll, or I'm out here doing all of this stuff. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care. I know who I am. I know what I'm doing. I know that I'm not afraid to say anything with my chest. I'm not afraid to talk shit about people. I'm not afraid to talk shit about, I'm not afraid to say anything. Nothing. But I do have boundaries. I do. I do. So let's go here. I want y'all to listen to this. So this is John Frank. I'm gonna start at the first part. He was talking about gears a lot. You know, he was talking about gears, and the title of the live is called "Gears and Vaughn, the New Scooby Doo." Okay, so let's react. Let me see. Did I get my? Hold on. I grabbed my speaker. I hope my speaker doesn't die. Um I know bushes. It won't work. It won't work. So I want to say this before I start this about division. If Miss Virginia was emailing my ops, I want y'all to think about um division. And division is what they try to create. They try to plant seeds in people's minds and in their brains and stuff, right? So I say, leave Miss Rosie and Miss Virginia alone. They didn't do anything. They're not even doing content. They're not even out here. Rosie do her content and stuff, but they want to drive wedges and they want to, split people up and make people argue and stuff. They want to see over here what they have over there. You understand? They want me and Miss Virginia to argue. So let me say this to any and everybody. If they had receipts about Miss Virginia coming against me, instead of saying it publicly, or if they had receipts about Miss Virginia talking shit about me to my ops, mind you, my ops don't have to be Miss Virginia's ops. Miss Virginia can talk to whoever can talk to whoever they want to. Just because I don't fuck with somebody doesn't mean that Miss Virginia doesn't have to fuck with them. But if what they were saying over there on that panel or anywhere that they say it about anybody over here, they would be showing the proof instead of alleging to it. They would be showing you the text messages. That would be on their fucking thumbnail. They would be leading with that shit. Y'all better understand that. They would be showing you the proof of what they're saying because their goal is to plant seeds and cause division. Now, let me say this. When old girl over there, you know, she has a platform, they call themselves neighbors and stuff like that. When she had receipts that, Brandy or somebody else was talking shit about me behind the scenes, she just put it out here. It was on a community wall. It was in a video. She played the audio, and when you don't fuck with somebody and they don't fuck with Miss Virginia, they don't fuck with Brandy. They drag them, they talk shit about them, they diss them. If Miss Virginia was popped doing anything nefarious or coming at anybody from over here or sharing information about anybody over here, that shit would be on their channels. That's just common sense. Common sense. Just like if I talk shit about Bitch Boy's daughter in such a disgusting way, that shit would be all on their channels. Just like if I talk shit about Too Strong's daughter, that shit would be on their channels. Don't believe the hype. Now, let's get into this commentary, okay? Because I'm not letting anybody, if I don't hear it for myself, see it for myself, and I'm not talking about no AI renderings and all of that weak pussy shit that they do. I'm talking about hearing it and seeing it with my own eyes. To me, it's a motherfucking lie coming from them trying to cause problems. Now, let me address this because I hear they came at Alec too. Now, I hear they came at Alec, and I no, this was too strong. So we're gonna react to that part. Because I heard that one with my own ears. Something about Alec and him saying that him and St. Louis being on a panel or something. I heard that with my own ears. So we're gonna react to that. But first we got to get to the John Frank part. The part where he did his live stream. Let's go. Okay. So here we go. Y'all about to see the real Too Strong and the real Vaughn come outside again. Because you've seen them before. Now they're making up the lies again. All this somebody done told them something and somebody done done something and all of this shit. None of this shit do they ever fucking prove. The only thing that they do is just dox you. Come after your kids and shit. That's it. That's it. Use your family to try to silence you. That's all they do. So it is what it is. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to turn my speaker on here. And I know that hey boss lady. Oh my goodness. Don't say who did it, St. Louis. I don't wanna lead anybody to it, please, cause I can't. They done doxed Alex in his house again. I tell Alex to stay out of this stuff, not to do commentary on them, that they're gonna dox him and his family. Alex don't listen to me. He don't listen to me. You know, I beg Alex. I beg Alex behind the scenes, almost to the point of tears, to stop even engaging in any of this. But he won't. He won't. So it's nothing that I can do about it. Like, we all getting doxxed. So that's what they're getting ready to start again. You know, Too Strong over there, she getting ready to link up with the clown. They getting ready to start doxing everybody. And she's the doxing queen. Okay? So everybody's information gonna be out here. And she's gonna say it's me. They're gonna start doing it through troll accounts and everything. That's what she does. That's what they do over there. So, you know, that's
Look, got off the phone, but it's like they trying to make it seem like I was gone. And then the whole thing about Mr. Warner and John's gonna take my side anyway. Mr. Warner said that on a live right before that phone call. She said, John's gonna have my back anyway. That's what they don't know. And then that shit came back around to me when I was switching over on the line. I didn't say that to them. They said that to me. Vaughn said that John and Mr. Warner is gonna fucking
thank you, John
be
Frank.
together regardless. And once I heard that shit, I was more offended. I was way more offended because I wasn't trying to throw her under the bus. I wasn't trying to convict her or nothing. I just wanted to squash it out. Even if she was to blame, I didn't care to blame her. I just wanted to squash it out where nobody got blamed, not Mimi. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it would have been a situation where nobody would have got blamed and it would have been cool, because nobody was blaming me at the time. Nobody was blaming me at all. Nobody blamed me until after.
And
Yeah.
see, this is the thing. I know y'all probably wondering why you keep playing John Frank like it. I just want y'all to I want y'all to pay attention to these patterns, and I want y'all to pay close attention to what Amanda says. Because right now, Amanda, the roles are about to flip. See, Cricket is in control, was in control. It's about to flip to Slopper now. I want y'all to pay attention to that. The roles are about to reverse, okay? And that's the way this has to happen for now. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about when we start getting into the content, okay?
And her too strong argument, that's some shit that just happened. Nobody knew that was gonna fucking happen. That's just some shit that just happened.
I
You know what
know,
I'm saying? It
right?
was really
I
between
know.
Mimi and
You
Mr.
gotta
Warner.
listen.
And that's where the story lies.
Deani, this shit goes deep. You just pay attention, Deani. You've been gone a long time. You ain't been paying attention to this content for a long time. That's a lot of people's issue. And they want to say, oh, people don't fuck with me. And they not. Everybody needs a break from this shit. And it's a mental health break. You got to take a mental health break from this shit. You understand what I'm saying? So it don't mean that, see, when they're silent against each other, when Too Strong goes silent, her and Vaughn is beefing. She ain't focusing on the Lord. It ain't her and Mimi focusing on the Lord. They having problems. They beefing. When one of them goes silent, you don't hear nothing from one. They are actually beefing in behind. Us over here, when we go silent or something, you on mental health break, or you getting away from the content, or you might not agree with the commentary at the time. It don't mean that you beefing with the content creator. You understand what I'm saying? They create these narratives that reflect who they are. Like Too Strong talking about Vonnie's feet, and then she got the camera slipped the same damn day or hours later and showing her feet all ashy and crusty and toenails undone, and got the nerve to talk about my nails. Got the nerve to talk about my color, stained nails, and then come out walking outside on the concrete, no shoes, no socks, and show her own damn crusty ass feet the way she say that Vonnie's is supposed to look. That's the way her feet looked in the damn live stream that's on her motherfucking channel now. I'm talking about the projection that these people have, the things that they say about others that clearly reflect their own lives, the lies that they tell about their lives. You understand what I'm saying? How do you? How do you sit up and drag somebody every damn day, all the damn time, with lie after lie after lie? And then vaginosis over there talking about lie roasting. That's what it is. But that's what you do too. Vaginosis. Everybody does a little bit of lie roasting, don't they? Clearly. Clearly they do. So let's get into it. Baby. I know, Deani. I know what you're saying. Deani, just give it a minute so you can understand what's going on. Just I know because everything is you gotta go from the beginning, Deani. You gotta I know they all do, and that's what Too Strong did. That's what Anaya did. That's what they all do. That's what Vaughn did, because when Vaughn started getting drugs, she ran back over here. When Too Strong started getting drugs, she ran over here. When Anaya and Rashid got drugged, they ran over here, and then they flipped. So I understand what you're saying. But we gotta stay on topic right now. We gotta stay on topic because this is a bigger picture that we all need to see. And the truth is working. The truth is working. The shit is getting, people are getting to know who these people are.
Live. You feel me? That wrong, John Frank. You said to us, Vaughn told. Hold on, I don't know what you're saying. I'm just gonna drop the link so you could listen. If I say anything wrong, stop me and correct me right there on the spot. Stop me and correct me, or if you think I lied about something, anybody, anybody thinks I'm lying about anything, expose the fuck out of me. I give you permission to expose the fuck out of me. If I played any nefarious role in this shit, expose the fuck out of me. That's what I say to all parties and people that are not even involved, that know information pertaining to the situation. Damn, I can't drop my link too strong. Hold on, I'm gonna drop it on my community wall. Give me 1 second.
So Too Strong is about to hit the link, and we getting ready to get to the part that I wanted to react to on this live stream, because her and
Sometimes it
Mimi,
lets me drop it, sometimes it don't. Too strong. Go.
she and Mimi come up. Let me get to the part where she comes up. Okay, she's up on the panel now. I'm gonna take her side. She really think I'm gonna take her side.
Everybody going not like you, fam. I didn't understand the question because you know I'm like a 15 second.
When we got on the phone call, you was like, Mr. Wonder really think I'm gonna take her side. She really think I'm gonna take her side. We didn't tell you that. You told us that.
So you didn't tell me and that's what I wrote to you in the thing. That's what I wrote to you. Yeah, I said the same thing. Yeah, I said
Okay.
y'all came to me and told me Vaughn saying that y'all
was
gonna
and
be
that was
on
the phone call that was
So you saying that
afterwards.
happened after?
When we got on the panel and we said that didn't happen
So
beforehand.
you saying that happened
Am I
after?
wrong? Oh my goodness.
Unknown caller.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I'm
don't know
sorry.
because that's what because I felt like y'all said it to me first from Vaughn, and then once y'all
No.
said that, that's when I
we
was
didn't
like, that's
never
when I
talk.
got
We didn't
mad
talk to Vaughn. We didn't talk
because
to
why would
Vaughn
I say it to y'all first?
beforehand.
Because I got offended by it. Remember? Because I was
Mimi.
upset once I heard y'all say that shit. I'm like, what? Because I felt like y'all started thinking some shit about me. Like
I wouldn't be happy with a relationship like this behind the scenes for nothing in the world. I would not be okay with having a relationship that I'm scared to express how I feel behind the scenes with somebody. Absolutely. Mm.
I was on her side. And keep it real, I was in the middle. And I told you even way afterwards, I said, yo, keep it real. If I was cool with her and I knew she was wrong in the situation, I no lie, I would have covered it up for her too. But I wouldn't have slayed John in the process if I was on her
Yeah,
side. Didn't I tell you
yeah.
that?
Ask me. Yeah.
All right,
Mm-hmm.
so if y'all say that, that ain't nothing but a thing though. That don't really
Yeah,
change
I'm
nothing in
telling
the
you what,
story.
y'all,
But I
it
get
really
you.
don't change nothing. Yeah,
All
because
right.
we discussed that on the family, but that's all I wanted to say. I wanted to get that because I'm tired of this story being it didn't grew
Yo,
legs
but
and
wait,
became
stay up
something
here real.
totally different.
Open this for me again, babe. I just want you to read. I want to read these through these things that I wrote on my community wall, and maybe I can
Yeah,
Hey,
run through them in like
Shadow.
5 minutes because I don't really want to be on here with this shit all day. Honestly, I
yeah,
already
because
put
it's
too much
dumb
time
at this
into it.
point.
Yeah, and yo, honestly, I think Vaughn's paranoia had a play in it. I don't know if Mr. Warner came into this shit trying to blame me, or she came to that conclusion after Vaughn put stuff in her head of what Vaughn believed. Because I'm listening to the first 30 minutes of Vaughn shit.
Vaughn is a very paranoid person. Let me tell you something. She's an extremely paranoid individual, and Vaughn doesn't even understand how stupid she looks and sounds. But we're here to show her. Okay, let's keep on going.
And I've come to the conclusion that Vaughn believed a lot of things that were not true, and she fucking ran
Right,
with it. You know what I'm
right,
saying? And that's not fair. And
right,
I don't know if she
right.
put in Mr. Warner's head because that's what made me feel a certain type of way towards Mr. Warner when I felt like she was trying to blame Mimi, and I felt like Mimi wasn't to blame for this shit. I ain't feel no sort of way until I felt like
The
the
fallout,
conversation was going.
like I said, we had a
Uh,
phone conversation. I told her she shouldn't go live on you. The argument was initially not about you because she was like, I want to be messy and I feel like y'all stifling me, y'all want to control me, da da this, da da that, or whatever. But I was like, well, go ahead and do what you want to do, or whatever the case. I just don't want to be a part of it, or whatever. So we get to arguing back and forth. The fallout has nothing to do with Mimi. The fallout has nothing to do with Tawana. The fallout has nothing to do with you. Where me and Vaughn said on that argument came out of both of our mouths,
the
and
shit
it
between
wasn't
real
pushed.
and before that, right?
Though the stuff with real happened in January. This argument happened in December. This was the
Well,
initial
can I read this to
uh
you? Did you read my two things that I put? The two timestamps of the first 30 minutes.
what you say?
All
I seen
right,
it
Listen.
so
on your community wall, but I didn't hear it.
all right, this is going
So
off what
this
Vaughn
is
said,
this
and this
is
is how I come to my
I
conclusion.
think this is part of what John Frank is talking about when he said they set him up because John Frank was reading a timeline. He was basically going through Vaughn's live stream and he was timelining it. He was doing breakdowns and he was timelining it and giving his opinion based upon the timeline. Well, they set the troll report up to mimic what John Frank was doing, which lets you know that the troll report is handwritten by them, handwritten by them, because most of the shit that they reported on the troll report was designed to come between anything like me and John Frank squashing stuff or just trying to do me trying to do some commentary on them, and they started to timeline shit just like John Frank was doing. What they were trying to do was make it seem like all of the submissions or most of the submissions was from John Frank. Are y'all understanding where we're going with this? Because when you listen to John, and listen, I didn't even listen to the damn troll report, and I don't even have to lie about it. But it was so many people that was texting me and sending me information about what the troll report was saying that I was like, they're trying to make it seem like John Frank is the one putting the submissions in, and he's the one timelining it. That's what should let y'all know that all of this shit is orchestrated to get people to argue and beef and have problems with one another, and orchestrated to lead people to my information or your information or anybody's information. It's a doxing troll report. That's all it is. designed by the head troll of J4K. Right now, Tawanda. I never clicked it either, John Frank, but they swear I write a lot of them. They swear that. And I ain't never clicked that shit. I clicked it and saw that you got to submit your email. And I was like, oh, wow. Okay. Okay. The docs
Right here.
report.
Just listen to Vaughn's Truth, right? Timestamp
Mhm.
8:30. I didn't write nothing for that one. But for 10:18, it says Vaughn started a group chat with Mr. Warner and thought it was a play. John had no clue about nothing. I had no clue about this play. I had no clue about the fake play or whatever. I wasn't involved in it at all. Zero.
Yeah.
Do you know that to be true or not?
I know that should be the truth because when
right.
it happened, well, I got a question to ask you.
And see, the community is going to tell you what they fucking with and what they're not. Now they're going to start buying likes, right? Because when you look at the troll report, let me go to Vonnie's channel and let me just see right quick. Hold on. Let me go to her channel and let me see. The troll report only has 327 views, right? John Frank's live has 766 views. Let's see what the troll report let's see where the likes are on the troll report. The troll report got 327 views. Now they're trying to say that this is the community writing this. Out of 300, and that's why Miss Tawanda has her likes. Pay attention to this. Out of 327 views, it got 27 likes. 300 people liked it and watched it and did not push the like button. And it's a troll report. It's a report, right? But it only got 27 likes and it only got 2 comments. 2 comments. That's it. And they're saying hundreds of people submit to this report. Hundreds of people from the community are talking all of this shit about me. I'm guaranteeing you, it's just them bitches putting that shit in. Just them. Everybody knows that. You got to pay attention. Don't nobody fuck with, a lot of people don't fuck with John Frank. Hell, a lot of people don't fuck with me. But John Frank's live stream that I'm reacting to, John Frank's live stream that I'm reacting to right now got 70. Hold up, let me go back. Got
but when after
79 likes. People prefer the truth. People prefer real content. People prefer. Now let's go to a liar. Now they had all of this support. They say they got all of this support. The community is on their side. Pay attention to what I'm saying. They're saying the community is on their side. Let's go to Anaya's channel. Hold on one second. Let me see. Her live got. Let's go to Anaya's channel. The live they did last night. The live they did last night got 525 views. It's called The Play. It got 49 likes. 49 likes out of a community that's supposed to be filled with hundreds of people that despise me, that despise John Frank, that despise people over here. Our community is supported more than that shit is. Hell, John Frank's community, his own platform, is supported more than that shit is. Pay attention to the real community because they're going to tell you the truth about how they feel. Pay attention to that and keep your likes and your dislikes public so people can actually see what the fuck is going on, because when you hide shit, when you don't show the likes and the dislikes, when you turn the comments off, or when you hide these reports and all of that shit is nefarious. They're the ones stacking the deck. And that's what you need to pay attention to. And somebody said something so powerful. They were like, Why is it that all of these people are reporting on this report, but you only see the same people in the chat? Some Pixar troll account that's only doxing me. We all can imagine who the hell that is. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure, I believe I know who it is, but I'm not even going to put that on them. But you got Dead Girl, you got Vaughn, you got Too Strong, you got Anaya. That's the troll report. That's who's writing on that shit. That's who's saying those things. Those people that are in that chat doing those are the people that are writing those comments, and everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. So let's keep listening. Let's keep listening. Hold on. And see, they sit up and they pay attention to my support. They know who's, listen, in this report, and last night in this live stream, the text messages that I got, I guess, line up right with this little part, because this is the screenshot that I got from Anaya's live, and they were talking about my support. You know, oh, people don't support you anymore. They don't do this and they don't do that. Well, Too Strong, when you was dragging me and putting my moderator's business in out here, you had hundreds of people in your chat. Hundreds. Where all those people at? Where are all of the people that were supporting you when you, that's what you're trying to get back to? You're trying to get back to that shit? That's when you felt powerful. That's when you felt loved. That's when you felt respected. When you had all of that fake support in your chat, everything you gonna have is gonna be fake, honey. Because you fake. And everybody sees that shit. Ain't shit genuine about your ass. Even to the point where your own little sis, the black cricket, she see through that shit too. Everybody sees it. You got your own right-hand man scared of your ass, girl. Don't nobody really fuck with you. And Vaginosis came out here and said it. She like, girl, don't fool yourself. We don't fuck with none of y'all. You wasn't never no goddamn J4K, bitch. They let your ass know. Play in your motherfucking face. Use you like a goddamn pawn, bitch. Be who you are. Bitch, put pawn on your chest, ho. Because you ain't got no real fucking support. Bitch, you over here trying to focus on mine. Where's June? Oh, June is this account. Where's Samantha? Samantha's gone. Where's this person? Where's all them hundreds of motherfuckers that you keep shouting out saying that you support that ain't never in your shit, bitch? Where your support at? I don't see them. The only people I see is other people's supporters, fake supporting you. Bitch, when you do something, when you do your little videos and shit, them motherfuckers ain't in your chat. They not in your comments and shit. Hey, the realists, they not in your shit. I know you do. John Frank, I know you do. I don't, though. Shit. I don't. She be in chats when you being drugged. She don't have to get out the chat when they dragging you. Anaya and Rashid be in chats all the time and you getting drugged for filth. Triple be on panels and shit and in chats and shit and you getting drugged for filth. They hate you being over here. You better stop coming over here or they're going to start dragging you. They're going to link up with Mr. Wanda in a minute. Mark my word. They're going to link up with Mr. Wanda and start dragging you. And Vaginosis. Because they weak. She ain't jump on, not yet, but she will. She will. She will. Okay, let me go back to my live. Let me go back to what I'm listening to.
After the fight play on the 22nd, didn't Mr. Wanda reach out to you?
I know.
And
I am too, but
that it was some stuff going on behind the scenes with all of us. Watch the
before the November.
No, it was not. No, it was not before. It was in November because she said she called you for Thanksgiving.
No, I called her probably. Yeah. Yeah, she
Yeah,
did tell
okay.
me that. She
Okay, then
started telling me
so
all y'all business, and I ain't asked her about it.
Listen,
okay,
listen.
so then I just wanted to
So Tawanda is the one telling the business behind the scenes. Tawanda told all of the business, told John Frank. Now they saying that John Frank is the one spreading the business, but everybody with common sense says, how is that possible when he wasn't a part of the conversations? Pretty much like I said about me and Bam, when Vaughn and Too Strong went behind the scenes on us. How can we be responsible for everything that's happening and we weren't a part of the conversation? I'm just asking y'all to use like thank God the people over here have common sense. Common sense ain't all that common. Oh, she did. Oh, they say vaginosis removed the text about me, the comment where she's saying I I lose or something like that. She did. Oh, okay. You could have left it up, vaginosis. You know, you say I lost. I don't know what the fuck I was supposed to be winning. I didn't even know we was in a battle for people, like, or competition for people, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So let's see. Let me get back to this. Yeah, that AI picture of vaginosis being a cigarette is funny as hell. But anywho.
prove that we was already made up. It wasn't no issues or no arguments going on because that's when the play happened. That's all
But
I
I
wanted
don't
to
know
say.
that, right?
The
Do you know that
play.
I know that? Because me and
No,
Mimi wasn't
no,
talking.
no, you did not know that. You found out because of Mr. Wanna not through Mimi.
Oh wait, matter of
That's
fact,
true.
me and Mimi was talking. That me and Mimi stopped talking around the time the shit happened. After. All right, I'm not trying to
Yeah.
confuse the storylines.
No, but you didn't. You wasn't talking because on the phone, Mimi, y'all had a little issue spat. Whatever happened on the panel with when we was all up there arguing or whatever the case may be. That whatever
Oh,
that was, and y'all was not talking because you was mad
oh.
at her. Yeah.
All right, so let me go to number 3. At 15:07, Vaughn said she knew Mimi was acting funny. At timestamp 15:22, and she wasn't trying to reconcile, right? So number 4 is 15:47. These are the timestamps if anybody think I'm wrong, right? Vaughn says, no, I didn't want y'all to beef, but I didn't want Miss Mimi lying to y'all. Hold on.
Lying to us about what?
I want y'all
I
to
wish
listen.
Mimi could hit the panel
I
because
want
I
y'all to
want to
listen
clear
to
it up,
this.
and I'm done with it after this.
Mm-hmm.
He had a
Why was Too Strong done with it? Because Too Strong knew that she did not have the independent support that Vaughn had. That's why she was done with it. She read the room. She paid attention to the details. She knew that, certain people wasn't going, especially not against no Tawanda and Vaughn, and certain people just wanted to beef. This is when she was ready to let it go. Now, I want y'all to pay close attention to what's about to happen because Too Strong is about to get into a conversation about Mimi. And Mimi is going to come up there. They're going to get into a conversation about what Vaughn was saying behind the scenes about me, what Mimi was saying behind the scenes about me, and what their argument was about. Now, Vaughn went on this tangent and she was saying that she was mad at Too Strong and Mimi, or she was mad at Mimi because Mimi defended me or said something about me. Now, when you hear it the way that Mimi said it and the way that Too Strong says it, you're gonna understand. And I want y'all to hear this. This is so important.
slow coat saying that I said the mediation was a play.
A slow coach.
Wow. No comprehension skills.
You got mad at me, John Frank, because of the panel and block. Oh yeah, open this for me one more time. Because of the panel. Yeah, that's true. Because I was mad at the panel because I felt yeah. I remember. You're right. I wasn't talking to her at the time. You're right, Too Strong. That's twice I wasn't talking to her. Both times. All right, I'm with you. Hold on. See, I like it when we all get together and get it right. And yo, Vaughn, I don't got enough. If you got questions for me, write them right there in the comment section. I don't got to be your friend, but ain't no way people gonna make me out to be a fucking liar. That's all my point is. You feel me? That's it. You could believe, just don't make me out to be your liar. All right, hold on. All right, so let me read that again before my phone call came. Vaughn said, no, that was the next one. It says, Vaughn says, no, I didn't want to beef, but I didn't want Miss Mimi.
She want Mimi to
Unknown
be
caller.
exposed.
Lying to y'all.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Is that what you
y'all.
was asking about, or go to the next one?
What's his
Ignorant
name?
call
Say it
again,
again.
I bet.
Vaughn
I
says,
didn't hear
no, I
you.
didn't. Vaughn says, no, I didn't want y'all to beef, but I didn't want Miss Mimi lying to y'all.
I don't know what she was talking about. Miss Mimi lying about what though?
She
What
keeps
did she
talking
lie?
about going to Miss Sawana. She kept trying to say that Mimi was talking shit about you, and and she was probably talking shit about her, and she was going to Miss Sawana talking about you, and she wanted to let you know.
Well, Mr. Warner did tell Mimi, don't call me no more and talk about Amanda. So I don't know how many conversations Mimi and Tawana had.
I'm just going off what Vaughn said. Vaughn saying she didn't want Miss Mimi lying on y'all. And then at 16:08, Mimi was recording. Everyone was recording. And then I wrote, confused. But I already heard y'all explain that when I further listened. That y'all already had, y'all set things to record. And then Vaughn thinks.
Okay, wait 1 second, y'all. Give me a second.
Hi, this is Julie calling from Motor.
Okay, let's see. Come on there.
As Mimi, Vaughn thinks they, as in Mimi and Too Strong, recorded her. So in the beginning of her live, she's still unsure and paranoid. That's why she asked you when you got up there, did you record me? And you said only the stuff pertaining to what we agreed to. Because before that, she was thinking that y'all record a bunch of shit. So she was panicking. So yeah, she says Vaughn thinks they, as in Mimi and Too Strong, recording her more than what y'all agreed to. But you basically cleared that suspicion up when you came up there and she asked you. You get me? She basically, but I'm only halfway up. I'm only up to 2 hours and 30 minutes because I'm breaking this shit down for real. All right. So the next one is 1803. Accuses people of recording her for Mad Day, Paranoid Vaughn. So she was basically saying that she thought that one of you twos or both of you twos recorded her for a day like this to use it against her. So this is all her paranoia. This is why I keep trying to point out this is what she thinks and what she goes off of. All right, 1908. Vaughn says Too Strong has made up her mind, waiting for her to calm down to explain it to her. Then I wrote Vaughn forcing her narrative on Too Strong against Mimi. That's what I wrote as my note. Right? But she's basically saying that she's trying to tell you something. You ain't trying to go along with what she said, or you're not agreeing with her, and she feel like you're not listening to her. But basically, you just didn't agree with her. But she felt like when you calm down, she'll be able to talk to you. Now I'm up to 1944. Now I know why Mimi did what she did. Why would Mimi lie? Vaughn's answer is because Too Strong, when you tell her the truth, she gets angry, hollers, and yells, and talks people into submission. You can't say that you mad at Mimi for lying on Too Strong, and then 2 minutes later say, I understand why she lied. It's like you playing both sides of the argument. You know what I'm saying? To me.
I didn't say Mimi was afraid of me, but then I heard that on the panel, Unspoken said that Vons was coming back telling her Mimi was already talking about me before like any of this came to play. Like when Vons first came over, when we first made back up, that
Yeah.
Vons was talking about me. I mean, that Mimi was talking about me then.
All right. All I could tell you is I couldn't tell you what Mimi and Vaughn talked about, or Mimi
Yeah.
and but I could tell you what I talked
Yeah,
about with
that's why.
Mimi, and I
That's
could tell
why.
you when it come to John, she didn't do that. That's all. I
Yeah.
couldn't tell you what Vaughn and Mimi talked. I'm not going to take away her experience, but I'll tell you mine was not that.
So I came out here, what was it, yesterday or day before yesterday? I can't even remember. And I cleared that up for Slobber over there. I let her know that, I had talked about it before on my live. I had talked about the fact that Vaughn was talking shit and saying that she was going to um, drive a wedge between the cracks that she already saw in their relationship, right? Now Too Strong, now that they didn't got caught in their play against me, now she's trying to say that I was the one, I was the one orchestrating the play against her and Mimi's friendship. I didn't have anything to do with her and Mimi's friendship. I didn't have anything to do with Vaughn's connection to her and Mimi. Vaughn had everything to do with her connection with her and Mimi. Too Strong was my friend. Uh and I didn't sit back and plan and say, oh yeah, Vaughn, we're going to do this and we're going to have a group and we're going to come up against Mimi. Vaughn had these individual conversations with other people that found out about it after Vaughn flipped. We start comparing notes. And I said, oh my God, she told you the same thing. Oh my God, she told you the same thing. So Vaughn was pretty much plotting on her own. It wasn't no group orchestrated. It wasn't no, she was telling one person, come over here to this chat, participate in it. I don't really fuck with them. I don't really fuck with them. I'm just trying to drive a wedge between their friendship or between their relationship. That ain't got shit to do with me. And at the time, let's just keep it real. At the time, I wasn't trusting Vaughn either. So I don't know what you thought that I was going to like tell you or something. Come outside and tell you for what? Or even tell Vaughn that I don't trust you either. Both of y'all had fucked us. Both of y'all had done stuff to us. Why would we share anything with y'all? And why would we put an effort into running a play on any of y'all? I didn't give a fuck about, I don't give a fuck about no goddamn Too Strong and Mimi's fucking relationship, they fucking friendship. It ain't fucking real anyway. Just like our friendship wasn't real. I don't even think you capable of having a real fucking friendship. The same shit you say about Mimi, I'm never gonna turn on her. I'm never gonna stab her. I'm never gonna. You said the same shit about me for years. Years. The same shit about my moderators for years. You think I don't believe it and it wasn't real for me for years. You can play a motherfucking role for years, Amanda. I know that shit. Everybody knows that shit. They just not saying that shit because they don't fuck with me. But I know it. And that's all I fucking need. Hey, Sparkle coming in. Hey, Missy. Hey, Millie. Hey, Jamila and the Realists. Hey, Sparkle. Yeah, so, girl. Unspoken. Then she says in her live, she was like, I told Mimi in the beginning, y'all was trying to drive a wedge between our friendship. That's why y'all was. I never stepped my foot in Mimi's chat. You a whole fucking lie. I ain't never went to no damn Mimi's chat. I went to Von's chat because Von asked me to, bitch. And if Von unprivates the live, I can show you the text message that lines up with that bitch asking me to have a motherfucking conversation with Mimi and hit her mother and come to her motherfucking chat. Bitch. The fuck? Who do you think you are? Girl, just like you got receipts on that black cricket bitch, I got receipts on that black cricket bitch. Just like you say, you say you got receipts on me, you ain't got shit. Ain't shit but lies and false accusations, bitch. And doxing. That's all the fuck you got. Weird ass bitch.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's all I know. But yeah,
So
no one. Yeah, no. Look, the next one was
Y'all hit the
20 minutes and
thumbs
30.
up.
community wall, Mimi.
The next one is 20 minutes and 35 seconds. No one gonna trust you too strong, and that's why Mimi don't trust you. Mimi is scared of you. She's so scared. She lied that she lied on Vaughn.
I don't.
This is Vaughn was begging for her life. She was like, are you going to dox me? You're going to put my information out again? You're going to do the same thing again? Nobody's going to trust you. Nobody trusts her now. Nobody fucking trusts her now. When y'all was having y'all little kumbaya moments and shit and getting together to try to plot against somebody, it was me y'all had to plot against. Did nobody trust her or you with no information about nobody else? I bet you J4K, the members of J4K ain't told you shit about nobody in J4K. They only there for any information that you have against me. And if you don't have it, you bitches just gonna make it up. You bitches are the motherfucking lapdogs right now. But I see the takeover coming. I see the attempted takeover, the coup that y'all getting ready to try to pull against dumbass vaginosis and that bearded fucking dragon over there who started a fight that they could never fucking win without lies.
No, none of Mimi's information. And the stuff that I do tell, I would never come back. I told you.
Oh, she said the same exact thing about me. The same fucking thing. Said the same thing about Tasty. Said the same thing about other people that she beef with. She said the same thing about everybody that she's beef with, and she turned around and ended up doxing the fuck out of everybody that she dealt with. Everybody. Including Vaughn. She will be doxing Mimi too. Every conversation that Mimi ever had with that bitch, it'll be out here when they fall out. When Mad Day comes, all that shit'll be out here. Trust and believe that. That's why Mimi is scared.
Husbands talk. We talk.
Girl.
I would never do that. Mimi ain't.
But she over here pushing this narrative that you don't like her.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not
why
pushing
would
that
I not
narrative.
like Mimi?
And I don't even know this to be true because Mimi got love for you.
Yeah. So
Hey,
I don't
Bam.
understand that. Have we argued? Have Mimi been in her feelings about some stuff that went on?
Listen.
That's true. That's true. But that ain't nobody. That's not fear.
I ain't never thought Mimi was scared of you until Miss Tawana put it in my head.
Wow.
Okay.
I swear to God. On
I don't
God.
have long, y'all.
Listen.
I ain't never thought that about Mimi from what she told me personally. And I told Miss Tawana that. I said, Mimi never made me feel like that. And then also, I told I'm telling Miss Warner now, or I'm saying it now. Mimi never said nothing bad about Miss Warner, and Miss Warner, Miss Warner never said nothing bad about you ever. I told you this. I said she never said
I don't know
nothing.
where this is coming from, and I'm so.
No, because I'm gonna get to that line when Vaughn says it. Vaughn says that.
Hold on, Frankie. Y'all know I ain't got much time. Y'all both know the situation. You know, I got a different family, whatever. But anyway,
hey, Alec. Alec, I want to say this to you now that you're in the chat, because I was gonna say it earlier, but I didn't see you in the chat. I'm not listening to what Too Strong and what they are trying to do about the panel that you did with St. Louis and saying that you said I was these troll accounts and all of this stuff and that you was mad at me. I'm not listening to any of that, but I want you to, we're going to go back in time when we get to Too Strong's live stream, because we're getting ready to react to that in a few minutes after I hear this part where Mimi is getting ready to say something. Because I want y'all to really, if y'all want to watch this live and watch it uninterrupted with my commentary, y'all going over to John Frank's channel and watch it, you know? So let's keep on listening. We're going to get to your part in a little bit. Amanda.
Unspoken was talking about, remember when you and Vaughn fell out and y'all wasn't talking? Me and Vaughn wasn't talking either. I didn't start talking to Vaughn until, remember, I kept telling you, remember, I kept trying to get y'all to talk. Please talk to her, Too Strong.
What
remember
you
that?
About?
Remember
you
that?
About after she got baptized, that's when you started talking to her.
Right. Remember I said something keep pulling on my heart to call her. And I just called Vaughn after clear blue sky. Hadn't talked to her in forever. So I don't know what she's talking about. Unspoken talk. Well, unless she just told Unspoken something, because I wasn't talking to Unspoken. I mean, Vaughn.
So during the time when you weren't talking to Vaughn was telling me that you were afraid of Too Strong, that you and Too Strong did not really get along that well, that Too Strong had called you dumb and said that you was weak and that you were a liar and all of this stuff. Now, she was telling me stuff that Too Strong said about you too, but I did a live about this before, you know, and that, you know, that y'all have fallen out before. Y'all got back together. Y'all fell out before y'all got back together. So she recognized the cracks in y'all relationship. But that was when y'all were beefing. And a lot of times the truth, aspects of the truth come out when people start beefing or they start lying. If they don't have anything, they'll start lying. The wonderful thing about the truth is that the truth has patterns. And the truth, you can see the truth happening to person after person after person, right? Over and over again. So we're going to get into that when we get to Too Strong's live.
You understand what I'm saying? During that time, I was not even talking to her at all, okay? So then I called and she was telling me about her baptism. I was telling her how happy I was for her, yada, yada, yada. And, you know, from there we went on. So, you know, I don't understand where she says that, I don't know, that we had problems. Did we argue for some fight in the back? Yes, we did, because we're females or we're friends. Did I vent to Vaughn? Yes, I did. I don't think I vented to Miss Tawana. I ain't gonna say I don't think. I know I didn't.
When Mimi says, did I vent to Vaughn? That means, did I talk shit about Too Strong to Vaughn? Yes, they did. When Vaughn says she vented to Mimi, did I talk shit about Mimi did I talk shit about Too Strong to Mimi? Yes, they did. Because the fact of the matter is, they both feel the same way about Too Strong. The tripped out part about it is Too Strong say that she don't talk shit about Mimi at all. At all. To anybody. That's what she said.
Tawana said it. She just said Mimi was upset that Too Strong didn't support her channel. So where all this is coming from, I don't know.
I know,
and
Bam.
I am so sick of it. I don't know where Vaughn said I start acting funny. I told them when me and Miss Tawana had our last talk, she said we worked through it. When she said she knew why I was upset because of the LTG stuff, and I just wasn't. I didn't tell you I was mad, and I didn't tell Vaughn how I was feeling about how Mr. Tawana kept making me feel, because every time we had a conversation in the back seemed like that kept being an issue. So I was feeling a certain type of way. And even though we smoothed it over, I kept, and I was still trying to get you and Vaughn ultimately. Somebody's phone got static. I was ultimately trying to get you and Vaughn to talk again. And then when they kept saying, what was it that she said? Remember when I tried to get you on the phone and you said, no, I don't want to talk. Yeah, and then I came back. And Mr. Tawana did cuss me out and said, Why she don't want to talk to me? Why the fuck she don't want to talk to me? She been talking to me. You know, yes, she did. She did go out. And she felt like that I had told you something and I hadn't said anything.
No.
Anything. All this talking that they keep thinking I'm
That's a
doing,
guilty
it wasn't
mind.
like I hadn't said anything. She could not understand why you didn't want to talk to her.
Yeah.
And I kept saying, please talk to them Too Strong. You wouldn't talk. You said no, I'm not talking. You kept saying no.
Yeah.
And like I told Vaughn, once Too Strong gets something in her head, until God tell her to move, she not gonna move. If she don't want to talk, she not gonna talk.
But my thing is,
but I'm gonna go ahead. Wait a minute. Did I say you was territorial? Yes, I did. With friend, I said Too Strong, a little territorial with her friends. So what was so detrimental that they act like I was just really low rank? You like, oh, she a low down dirty. No, it wasn't nothing like that. I was just voicing. You know what I'm saying? It was never like that. They act like I was low rating you, just dragging you and just talking about you. Man, it's crazy. And then she said, oh, she believed unspoken. I said that. I believe she tells some truth about all of us. And do I believe she don't tell the truth or she exaggerates? Yes, I do. I told you that. So what else is there that I need to say?
Wait, I get to that part. After you said that to her, she started thinking the worst about you. I didn't get up to that timeline. I'm about to get up to it right now. But you told her something about unspoken, and that triggered her. And once you triggered her, she thought either Too Strong put that in your head or you put that in Too Strong's head. But now y'all listening to unspoken about her, and that's what kind of made her go left. And I'm not saying that for me. I'm quoting her. Because I took the time to fucking quote her. Not verbatim, but quote exactly what she's saying. If you bear with me 1 second.
When Mimi told her when on the phone, it was like unspoken tell some truths about all of us. That's what Mimi said.
And if you listen to her live in the first 30 minutes, she gonna tell you how that triggered her and made her start looking at y'all a certain way and thinking that it was something conniving going on.
She should have said something.
Did y'all not watch her video the first 30 minutes? Because it's all in there.
I haven't watched it. I really hadn't watched it. Like I said,
well, I was on the panel. I got it, but I got tired of hearing the shit because the shit ain't the truth. And then when you come up there and try to talk, Miss Tawana try to control the situation because she don't want the truth to be told. And she talking and she jumping from here to there instead of just going in the straight timeline. That's my thing. Just go how it went. It is what it is.
It's like it's all like at this point. Then she kept saying, "This Mimi losing her memory." It's some things that she said that she don't remember saying.
We all don't remember. Listen, I have to have my memory refreshed in order for me to get it. I'm sorry, but that's the way it works with me.
Acting like I'm saying something to like.
It don't matter. Once you jumpstart my memory, I know everything. We old. What the fuck?
That we had. Hold on, Frankie. Please tell them Too Strong. What have we talked about everything?
Yeah.
Are we talking? Okay. Yeah. Is there anything that you feel like you need to ask me in the front? Because I am so sick of this.
Wait, can I do these next 5 questions?
That's how I felt too when they kept on asking me to ask. Truth is what she said about me behind the scenes. That's kind of how I felt when they was lying and saying, oh, Bam was talking shit about you behind the scenes. I felt like y'all were trying to force me to beef with people that I didn't want to beef with. I felt, and I still feel like that. I feel like that's what y'all do. Just like you doing with Alec or you doing with Miss Virginia or something like that. I feel like that's what y'all do constantly, trying to get somebody to beef with somebody. Now, when you don't want to issue with somebody, you just don't want to issue with them. You know, you just don't. And this is what I'm constantly seeing y'all attempting to do. And the question is, if we so fucked over here, it's so pitiful, we all weak, we all liars, or anybody that supports me is dumb, and why the fuck do you care so much? Now, the thing about it is patterns, right? I can see what Mimi is going through. I can see what Vaughn is going through. I can see what Too Strong is going through. The reason I can see Mimi's side of things is because I've dealt with Too Strong. And I know how she gets down behind the scenes. I know how territorial she is. I know how she tried to implant things in my head about my moderators when she had an issue with them. I know how Too Strong works. I know how when she first came outside, she tried to drive a wedge between everybody that supports me. Everybody. She came outside and she lied and she said I was talking shit about Q, talking shit about Deani, talking shit about all of my moderators. She came outside and she lied about all of this and showed absolutely no evidence of what she was saying because it was lies, just flat out lies, you know? So I empathize with no, I recognize, not empathize. I recognize the person that y'all are dealing with. And I know that when you're mad at each other, that's the only time y'all tell the truth on each other. It's reverse for y'all. You tell the truth on each other only when you angry at one another. Any other time, y'all perfect friends and everything is good and y'all fuck with each other and you sisters, you family then, you family. But then when it comes time to battle, your family becomes bitches, hoes, liars, snakes, and all of that stuff. Then you break up, make up, break up, make up. That kind of relationship. That J4K shit.
Questions real quick so y'all can answer them.
I ain't got a lot of time, so I'm just.
No, I know. You don't even have to answer them right now. I just want to read them. And if you feel like stopping, you stop. It's only 5. And it's only the first 2 screenshots.
Okay.
All right. So at 2035, no, I said that one. 2050, the recording. No, we did that one. Recording, I would come accusing me of it. No. All right. So now the second one, the 2230. Who is provoking you into exposing everything? She was talking to Too Strong. Now let me read the last 2. 2630, Vaughn offended. They think she on the phone with Real and she with God now. Vaughn thought that they thought she was being thotty. That's my word. She didn't say that. And she didn't want people around her that think that way of her because she speaks to them freely. And then the last one was
with some niggas on the phone. Who said that?
her out her mouth.
We ain't never said that.
20. Look, the timestamp 26.30. She said it.
That's that guilty damn conscience, boy.
I ain't never said Vaughn was a thought. I ain't never talked about her.
No, she didn't say thought. I said thought. But she said y'all basically accusing her talking to niggas and thinking she was like that, like acting thotty. That's what she was trying to imply.
When?
A 2630, her last video.
When?
That was
because I didn't get that when she said
over the shit about Real.
That wasn't even why you hit the panel. And Vaughn
and you alive, bro. That's not even why I hit the panel.
And if I'm bugging, I got the timestamp right here for you. If it's not 2630, it's 2620.
I don't think she be talking to niggas. That ain't none of my damn business. If she do,
and she clearly said it throughout the video until you came up. She's like, "Yeah, I kind of got mad because I'm thinking they think this about me."
Nobody ain't said she talk to no niggas. She know why.
I no type of way about Vaughn. And I ain't never judged her on nothing. I ain't never judged her. And I always take people at their word and what they say. I ain't never talked about that girl in no negative. I ain't even talked about it in no negative way to you like that. Too strong. What is she
But my thing is, not to
me neither.
We said we was disappointed. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah,
I was disappointed. But then you kept talking to her. I wasn't talking to her. Did I stop you from talking to Vons?
No.
Did I tell you to pull away from Vons?
No.
Did I tell you not to trust Vons?
No.
Okay, well, I told you that I wasn't fucking with her no more because that's what I said.
I kept thinking, I could get y'all. I said, they'll be all right. This is kind of like me and your thing. Y'all fuss, y'all say things, and then we'll get back cool. That was my thing. But then, like I said, the issue with Mr. Warner, we kind of smoothed it over. I was still in my feelings. Nobody can tell you, even though you forgive people can't tell you when you get over something. They can't tell you about your experience. So I just kind of fell back, and I think I talked to Vaughn on Christmas, asked how they was doing, and then I don't remember what happened after that.
Well, I got a stupid question for you. Did I ever try to convince you not to be cool with Vaughn?
No.
I just threw my hands in the air for the fuck of it, just because she's that fucking dumb sometimes. I just want to throw that out there.
Nobody was trying to make me feel a way about Vaughn. I was not.
If anything, if you listen to her, she felt the way about you because of you going to Mr. Warner about Too Strong. That triggered another one of her paranoias that you was hating on Too Strong.
I'm gonna clear this up one more time about the mediation. I asked Mr. Warner to mediate the issue with all of us in the background. Okay, then Vaughn explained it. I got off the phone. My husband called like he does many.
Okay, well, let me stop it right here for a second because I need to say this. So they're talking about the mediation, and we have to remember that it was Vaughn and Mimi that reached out to Miss Tawanda to talk about Too Strong. So there were clearly problems and issues between all of them that they did not feel that Too Strong was emotionally capable of having or of fixing. And they looked to an outside source to provide them counsel in an adult relationship, an outside source, not a friend. That means that they don't have a friend group. It's just those three people that don't even really trust each other, that don't even really fuck with each other, that don't even really get along, fronting for YouTube beef with me. Their hatred for me keeps them together. When you think about it, when yesterday, when you listen to this live that John Frank was saying, when you listen to what Too Strong said in her live after my live, after she heard that I wasn't going, after she realized that it wasn't gonna be no me, giving you a pass on what the fuck you've done, that even though I don't like Vaughn, I can't stand you. I can't stand you. The thought of people saying that I don't get you back, the thought of motherfuckers even thinking that I would want you back. And I know you feel the same way. You show that you feel the same way. See, I recognize when you putting shit down because you feeling defeated and weak and powerless. I see that. I see the way you feel, girl. You can't fool me. I done known your ass way too long. And what you doing right now, again, is trying to deflect from this fucked up situation that you done found yourself in. That's not my situation, honey. And no matter what you do, you ain't gonna make it mine.
Times during the day. So Vaughn said she called Mr. Warner. So when they called back and then we called Mr. Warner, I'm thinking we all gonna just have a conversation. We gonna talk. The mediation turned into both of them attacking me to where I'm not knowing which way is freaking up. And you know that, sis. And then finally I said, I didn't call her, but then hell, I mean, seriously, but it wasn't like I was trying to like lie and like hide something. Oh, no, I didn't call her. It wasn't like that. Hell, I was damn all discombobulated. Somebody tag teaming you, and you did say on that phone call in front of both of them, Mimi, you see this shit? And I said, yeah, sis, I said it. I mean, I see it. And I felt kind of, I was feeling kind of about that. Yeah, I was feeling kind of sad at that point. Hell, I felt broken. I was like, well, damn, I must be really fucked up. Vaughn feeling the way, you know what I'm saying?
And y'all, this all happened in one day. The play, the mediation, and all
That's the
that.
humiliation
All this
rituals
shit
they be
happened.
doing.
All this shit happened in one day. How do you come in and mediate and then y'all just start fighting? I was like, what the hell is
And you said, right, because she came in, she said, well, we're going to talk to you. They asked,
yeah.
I don't know if she said they or me. I don't know what she said. But anyway, to mediate, and you were blindsided, and I took accountability for that. I'm sorry that you felt blindsided. I should have told you in advance. You know, that's my bad on that.
Wow.
But you still didn't take it the way you could have. You still didn't take it the way you could have took it. You could have cussed me out at that point.
Yo, you a G for that. Yo, listen, the way you handled that situation, I told other people about that. I said, yo, if people handle shit more like Too Strong, it wouldn't be a lot of fuckery going on. I actually told you that the other day.
Out against your brother or sister, you know, try to sit down.
I was talking to Uni. I said, Too Strong's a real one. Because she could have let Mr. Warner got in her ear and she could have got mad about whatever they was trying to put in her ear. But she didn't. She handled it like I would want a friend to handle me if they was my friend. That's how I would have. I told just like 2 days ago, I talked to Uni about that shit. I was like, that was some G shit. Like, to me, it's universal. Like,
and see, I look at it different. Friends don't go behind your back and insert other people. That's not a friendship to me. I just see things differently than John Frank sees things, and the members of J4K. That's not a friendship to me. When you're going behind my back, talking to strangers or talking to people that don't have anything to do with our friendship, that's not a friendship. So I don't look at it the same way. So,
I feel like you took the power from her because she was trying to spin you against her real quick. You know what I'm saying? And knowing that she didn't really say nothing detrimental against Too Strong.
She didn't like the way the call was going. Too Strong said, Mimi, she said, Mimi, you see this shit? And she listened a little bit more. And she hung up, Too Strong hung up the phone. And I was like, well, damn, my dumb ass calls back. Didn't text the context clue. I'm thinking something happened to her phone. Hell, she hung up because she didn't like the way it was going. And I didn't text it. And I didn't catch the clue.
Almost.
So that's it. That's all. I am done with this. Once and for all, whatever you need to know, talk to the Lord.
No, but they think that you making her not talk to Mr. Warner, and it's clearly on Too Strong. Too Strong seen some bullshit, and she wasn't going no more.
Okay, now this, I think, because I'm trying to think, I walked away. Did y'all hear the part where she said she talked to Vaughn? Answer me in the chat, because I walked away. I didn't know what minute mark it was. Did we get to the part yet where they said that she said that UP says some truths about all of us? Did y'all hear that? I just want to know, did y'all hear them say that yet? Because I don't know if we...
And that was on her. That was on her own accord. It had nothing to do with Mimi putting shit on her own.
That she had...
Mimi was trying to get them to talk, and Too Strong said, no, don't include me with them, please, no more. I mean, if not wanting to talk to them, they can't understand that shit. So who cares about comprehend rejection?
You holding me hostage that everybody think I'm so scared?
No, listen, this is what it is. They think you push it in Too Strong's head. That's what they hold it against you. Or you put...
Okay, so we did. We heard that part. Oh, y'all saying not yet? Not yet? Okay.
Up against them.
1 minute they say I'm the mastermind. I did it all. The next minute they say, oh, Mimi's so scared. Too Strong gonna get her. She gonna tell all of her business. What business?
Right. But see, that's not what Vaughn said. Vaughn knows that Too Strong has been making up lies about me. See, what Vaughn said was, Mimi said behind the scenes, she don't want to fall out with Too Strong and have Too Strong start making up lies about her. You can't really fight the lies, because the lies don't have no... How can you debunk a lie when it's not the truth in the first fucking place? You know what I'm saying? Like, how can I prove that I don't beat my grandson? You know what I'm saying? This woman came on the YouTube saying that she knew me, saying she knew behind the scenes communication, had behind the scenes communications with me. This woman told YouTube that she heard me beating my grandson on the phone, and still stayed friends with me, never reported it to the police or CPS or anything. She lied and said she heard me beating my grandson, and she had information that I was beating my grandson. Actually literally changed people's minds about me, like the triples and all of them, and said that I was beating on my grandson. She turned me into a child abuser on YouTube because people believed that we had this intense friendship, and she and the thing about it is, the lie that it was debunked on, the lie that she admitted that she never heard me beat my grandson. She privated that. John Frank was on that panel. She privated that live stream, the live stream where she threatened me with a gun. This is the same person that I rocked for 5 years, threatening me with a gun over lies that she made up on YouTube and calling me a psychopath. This is the kind of shit that I'm talking about. Yeah. She also said she heard me turn my head. Exactly, Bam. She said she heard me turn my head. She heard me look to the left. She probably heard the conversation that I just had off camera a few seconds ago.
Yeah, you put me against everybody, but then later on they want to say I put everybody against.
Let's go to her live from so in this live stream that John Frank had, even if we didn't hear it, Mimi said that she had told Vaughn that UP says some truths and tells lies about us too. Some of the stuff that she says is true. Some of the stuff she says is lies or exaggerations or whatever. That's how she said it. And Too Strong, said that she and Mimi had this conversation with Vaughn. That's what Vaughn was talking about. She was saying that Mimi was advocating on me on some level and saying, she said, and then Vaughn said something that was so telling about her character. She said that that part happened. Yeah, see, John Frank said that part happened. And that what I just said about the live that she privated, he said that part happened. They had a conversation on Too Strong's panel. She admitted that I did not beat my grandson. And this is the narrative. These are the things that came, that she didn't hear me beating that she didn't believe that I beat my grandson or something. Since that part happened like 10 minutes ago. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Okay, I'm gonna clear that up. That's not what he was talking about. He said that part already happened 10 minutes ago about them saying that so it wasn't about the panel. My bad, Too Strong. So don't, she said that John Frank co-signed what she said. He was talking about the live that he did on his channel. He wasn't talking about the live that Too Strong did. So let's get to Too Strong's live. So I cleared that up. Let me get to Too Strong's live. Hold on. Hopefully I can get to the minute mark where she started talking about me, because I don't remember. Okay, so here we go.
They need you as no fucking therapist. I don't even have a therapist in fucking real life. And if I want to talk to somebody, I'll talk to my goddamn husband. If I'm having an issue about something, I'll talk to my fucking husband. And if I can't talk to the person who needs you, they blew smoke.
So she telling Tawanda that she don't need her help in fighting, and she don't need her therapy and all of this stuff. I'm getting to the part where she talks about me and Alec and the CPS and all of that stuff. So
your ass. Look, this didn't have shit to do with you. You just inserted yourself and made it a fucking about you. It was never about you. I don't give a fuck if she called you a foster dog, bitch. I wouldn't give a fuck. That's her. That's you being her foster motherfucking dog, bitch.
I'ma speed it up though.
That's right. It's necessary to finally see true colors. That part. Free bird, I agree with that shit. Because really, Miss Tawana was hired, and then she just really, as far you can see her in her true fucking form. You can see her in her true form, bitch, because this ain't the first time you ever been in mess. Bitch, you been in mess. If you go back and go look at all the shit that you done been through, you always been inserted in some fucking mess. This is not the first time. Hey, Tina. This is not the first time. This is not the first time, man. And you, P, bitch. Quit going out here motherfucking lying, saying I called CPS. I'm not gonna address this shit no motherfucking more, bitch. When you can come out.
You addressed it for hours last night, from what I understand. You said quit lying, saying that you called CPS. You did. You did a whole live stream. You're about to tell some more lies, though. We getting ready to get into it. You're about to tell some more lies.
Here and tell the motherfucking truth, how you was trolling me in motherfucking Tasty Chat, bitch, and I called motherfucking you. And then I think you need to go.
I was trolling you in Tasty's chat? When? Bitch, it's been years since I watched the motherfucking Tasty mukbang or Tasty talks. When was I troll? Now I'm trolling. Everything that you have to say about me, bitch, is something that you can't prove. Everything that you put on my back, every jacket that you put on my back is about a motherfucking troll, or it's a goddamn lie. Where did I troll you in Tasty's chat, Too Strong? Where is it? Where's the screenshots? Where's the motherfucking proof? When the fuck did this happen? This is all of a sudden out of the blue in 2026. Now I'm trolling you in Tasty's motherfucking chat. When?
There and go look at motherfucking Alex live stream when he said that you lied on him and he was talking to that dude, St. Louis. He was talking to him and he was telling him how the fuck you lie.
And see, I'm gonna slow this down because this is you. You see what I'm trying to do with Alec. You see it. You see what's happening. Everybody sees that shit. Everybody sees that it's me, just me. I'm the only one that goes to Alec's channel and does commentary with him once a week, trying to encourage Alec to stay away from the mess, trying to encourage Alec to stay away from the drama. And you see that. You got so much hatred in your heart for me and anybody who wants to fuck with me. You want to drive a wedge between whatever me and Alec got going on. A special needs individual. You want to drive a wedge between that. Come on now. Come on. We experienced a live stream where Alec flipped on me, went over the Truth Hurts, said I was lying on him, said that he wasn't the Christopher William Wignall account. All of that's like common knowledge in our community. All of that's common knowledge that Alec felt the way about what I said, and I felt the way about how things happen. All of that is common knowledge. And then after all of that stuff happened, we squashed all of that. It's still Alec's right to talk about how he feels. You understand what I'm saying? It's not your right to weaponize it, though. You were a part of it when it all happened. You don't get to wash your hands of anything Too Strong. See, the problem is these motherfuckers came outside for you because they thought you had the golden ticket, bitch. They thought that you were the one that was going to annihilate me, bitch. And the only thing you did was come outside and show everybody who you truly are. You. All of the trolling starts when you open your mouth. All of the doxing starts when you open your mouth. All of the lying starts when you panel up with motherfuckers. That's when it happens. Let's keep listening. Girl, see, I'm not afraid of the truth. I'm not afraid of what I've been through. I'm not ashamed of what has happened. I don't have to push the blame off on anybody else. And I don't have to make it seem like I'm the only one or you're the only one that participated in such activities, ma'am. You trying to wipe your slate clean while tearing me down, bitch. Are you okay?
on him and said that he was the Chris Wiggin troll account, and he was like he was so pissed at you at that motherfucking time. You lied on him saying that he was the Chris Wiggin.
I was pissed at him too because I don't feel like I lied. He feels like I did. I don't feel like I did. The events happened around that time. I don't feel like I was lying. You were behind the scenes too. You saw how stuff happened. But you seem to erase those emotions. You seem to want to lie, and you seem to want to create another motherfucking narrative and make me every goddamn account out here. It's virtually and humanly impossible, bitch, for me to be all these motherfucking people, for me to be every fucking where and see every goddamn thing and troll every goddamn body, bitch. It's impossible. Bitch, I'm not God. I keep on saying that. I'm not God, bitch. And guess what? I don't give a fuck about you, your life, or what's going on in it for real to even Can y'all hear me? I need to know if y'all can hear me. Okay, can y'all hear me? So yesterday my internet, we was having some work done, right? And they cut our internet line. They cut our cable line by accident. So what they're doing now is they're testing the system to try to see if everything is okay. So if my internet goes out again, because they got to test the system to make sure that everything is okay. If my internet goes out again, I'm going to just do a part 2 and come back. But I'm going to try to finish this, y'all. I hope I can get this finished because I really want y'all to I really want to finish this part so I can get to the other stuff. When I do a reaction on what Anaya and Rashid's live was all about, because I really found it ironic that I was like asking for this one-on-one, and then they did this live yesterday. But anyway, let's get back to the Too Strong thing. Let me get back to it. Here we go. Let me go back a few seconds. Okay, here we go. Oh, Lord. Oh, okay, wait a minute. She's saying, don't act like you don't troll your people. You out here acting all innocent and shit, and you not. Okay, so I'm just asking for you to prove it. You've been speculating. You've been saying that you was going to prove it to these YouTube people. You've been saying that you were going to prove. Here's what she said. Let me go back because I want y'all to hear it. I don't want to miss anything now.
You at that motherfucking time, you lying on him, saying that he was the Chris Wiggins child. So, bitch, don't come out here and act like you don't troll your motherfucking people, bitch. Don't.
So, first of all, I didn't make the Chris Wiggins account. I didn't make that channel. It's not my account. If it were, I would admit it. I say Chris Wiggins' name without shame anytime I want to. I didn't make that channel. I don't even know if that's the same channel that did start trolling everybody, because what I found out through a little bit of research is that there were multiple Chris Wiggins channels, multiple. So I don't know who was who and what was what, but I do know that you and Vaughn had behind the scenes information about the Chris Wiggins account. You and Vaughn had information and knowledge that the Chris Wiggins account was due to be terminated because it already had multiple strikes on it. I do know that the Chris Wiggins account never said that it had multiple strikes on it, Too Strong. Not publicly that I could ever see. That account never said it. But behind the scenes, Vaughn told me that you knew that information. You knew that Moneyboy Trey had struck the Chris Wiggins account and Chris Wiggins or something like, and the clown. You knew that behind the scenes, and you knew that it was a ripe time for Vaughn to strike the channel down. And you and Vaughn struck that channel down. That's what Vaughn told me. That's what Vaughn told me. I did a live about it, my dear. That's all I know. Okay? So let's keep on going. Let's keep going.
Don't come out here and act like you don't fucking troll your people. You act like you out here, you all innocent and shit, and you not.
Yeah, y'all hit the thumbs up.
And you not.
I'm not innocent. Never said I was.
You're not. He said that. And you even said you thought he was the Jade account. My Jade account is gone, bitch. Go check to see if it's there. So you know it ain't me. Anybody that was subscribed.
It was 1,000. It's so many of those Jade accounts out here. The only thing that I know is the most prolific Jade account out here has my first, middle, and last name as a tag. The Jade account that's going around trolling everybody has my first, middle, and last name as their tag. Okay? As their @. When you @ that account, it says Nia Yvette Griffin. Why would I do that to myself? That's the same account that wrote on my son's memorial wall. That's you, honey. That's you or Tosh Time or Bitch Boy or one of the people that's trolling me. That's you or one of y'all. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know who it is specifically. The only thing I know is it's not me. And I also know that you are the one that came out here. And even Vaughn said it. All I know is that Too Strong can make them receipts, them fake receipts. You are the one that came out here and showed people how to create these fake accounts and how to edit information to make it look like you're somebody else. Do y'all remember that little short that Too Strong put on her channel showing people how to create these fake fucking accounts? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Okay, let's keep going.
Out to that channel. Can go check to go see if that channel there. That channel is not.
And let's not forget, you are the one that created Jade. You are the one that trolled old girl's old man for a year. His male family members. You got into her motherfucking real life like you thought you was going to get into mine by calling Joelle, by doxing Sharonda, putting her information up. You thought that you was going to reach out and get some conversation from people in my family that was going to harm and hurt me, ma'am. That's what you thought. See, these are your patterns, bitch, not mine. Reaching into people's real lives and going after their families and stalking people for motherfucking years. Let's not forget, bitch, you're Jade. You are the real Jade, bitch. You are the one that reached out and made a whole relationship with another content creator's man in your real friend's name and image. You used your real life friend to troll somebody on YouTube. And you have been stalking her for years. That's why I told people, I said, oh, this bitch gonna be on my ass until the day she die, just like she was on Country's. When you have Anna for somebody, when you have contempt for somebody, you stay on them forever, bitch. That's who you are, not me, bitch. See, I ain't gonna forget. Fuck out of here. I don't forget.
There, bitch. That channel is not there, bitch. You a whole motherfucking troll, and you know you is. Bitch, and then you trying to say, oh, she trying to troll. Bitch, I ain't never trolled your mama. I don't play with fucking mamas, bitch.
Bitch, stop it. You came out here and said that my mother and my father was fucking divorced. You put the fucking divorce papers on your motherfucking troll account, bitch. You doxed my motherfucking mother, put her goddamn address on your goddamn channel, and you got the nerve to say all your shit is still on your channel. No, bitch, it's private now. You talking about go look on my channel. Motherfuckers can't look for what you did on your motherfucking channel. You privated that shit. Girl, a lot of it, unprivated. Let the people see who you really are, bitch. I'm not ashamed of my life, but let the people see who you really are, bitch. Okay?
Play with mamas, and anything that I ever did to you bitches on my fucking channel.
You don't play with mamas, but you put Flexie's mama on your goddamn community wall. You don't play with mamas, but you, girl, don't even get in. You don't play with mamas. Bitch, if I opened up my text messages, if I show what you do play with, you play with mamas, you play with kids, you play with husbands, you play with the deceased, you play with it all, bitch. I know you, a man, a duh.
Talk Too Strong for Most with Amanda, aka Sunshine. Bitch, I ain't doing nothing that I'm hiding, bitch, because I'm not afraid of you. People only do and hide and do troll accounts.
No. Nobody said that you were afraid of me. Nobody should be afraid of me. I'm not doing the shit that you're doing. I'm not going to be doxing people, putting their personal information up, coming after their families, brandishing weapons, threatening to kill people and shit, threatening to shoot them and all of that kind of shit. I'm not you, honey. Nobody should be afraid of me. But guess what, bitch? I'm not afraid of you either. You don't put an ounce of fear in my motherfucking heart, and you never fucking did. You never will. And this is a news flash to you. You don't scare my family either, honey.
When they afraid of individuals, I'm not afraid of you, bitch. And all gloves was off, bitch, when you came out here and you spoke of my fucking daughter. And anybody that was watching that content at that motherfucking time knew that you said you wanted to see how far you could fucking push me, bitch. And you just didn't believe.
I spoke on your daughter where? When? What did I say about your daughter? What did I say about your daughter? You said all gloves was off when I said something about your daughter. I thought all gloves was off because you found out I was trolling you under the Christopher William Wignall channel, or I was trolling you under the Jade account, or all gloves was off. All gloves was off, bitch. You was born with gloves off. And you gonna die with gloves off, bitch. You ain't no praise dancer. You a whole hellion up in the church, bitch. Fuck out of here. All gloves is off. You the devil, bitch. You put a wig on top of your motherfucking horns, ho. I see you now, Amanda. Girl.
That you thought I was afraid of you, bitch. And I didn't, bitch.
No.
I showed you I was the bark and the bite, bitch.
You
hear me?
You showed me that you was the bark and the bite. By doxing my family? You showed me that you was the bark and the bite by doxing my children? That's barking and biting to you? By doxing? That ain't tough. Bitch, you all the way in Texas, bitch. That ain't tough to me. You the bark and the bite on YouTube, bitch. You so fucking powerful because you dox UP and all of this shit. Girl, you showed who you were, not me. You the bark and the bite. Ain't that weak? I showed you. Bitch, I ain't never said you was scared of me. Everybody else called you my motherfucking lapdog. And then you solidified it by coming out here and said, I guided all of your moves and shit over here. I was the reason you did X, Y, and Z. You came out here with your dumb ass and put yourself in a goddamn lapdog position, which you knew was a motherfucking lie for 5 fucking years. You the dumb bitch that did that shit. You solidified that shit, bitch. Knowing that it was a whole motherfucking lie, that you move the way that you want to move. And the only time I put my foot down was when you was trying to use me to dox kids or the deceased on my goddamn channel, bitch. Fuck out of here, girl. They trying to come out here. I am not getting ready to do this. Talking about you to bark and a bite. You are a barker and a biter. Your bites just don't affect me like you think that they do. Now, let me just say this, because you about to say some things. We about to get into it. You about to get
unknown caller.
Oh my God, they gonna keep on calling. Y'all, let me just mute, because they trying to confirm an appointment. Give me a second. Give me a second, y'all. Okay, here we go. Oh.
I do. I lost my voice completely. Then I had to sing. Girl, quit fucking lying on me. You want the people that dislike me, they gonna dislike me because they dislike me, bitch.
Girl, the people that dislike me gonna dislike me. You ain't changing nobody's mind. And the people that you can change their mind, they belong over there with you. I was telling somebody the other day, I don't even know, I can't even remember what day this was, but I was telling somebody, I said, all of those people over there, they think that that they are hurting or harming me, when somebody leaves from over here and goes over there and teams up with them and starts doxing and roasting and doing all of this shit that they do, they think that they're hurting me. But you have to look at life the way it is. You have to look at it as weeds and, flowers. You understand? When somebody plucks a weed from your garden, you understand me? When they pluck a weed from your garden and they plant it in theirs, they're pruning for you. They're doing your work, the work that you would have had to do, the time that you would have had to invest in that person to try to figure them out. They're actually helping you. You can have every weed that you can pluck. I'm going to keep the flowers. You understand me? I'm going to keep the flowers, and you can have a garden full of my weeds and help them grow, because weeds are beneficial too. Weeds are beneficial too. And that's the way that you have to look at life. You understand me, ma'am? So do your dirt, honey. Do your dirt. Do whatever you got to do, Miss Too Strong, Miss Amanda, with your barking and biting ass, girl. With your, oh, I'm so scared of you kind of girl. Girl, bye.
You ain't got to put no sugar on top of it. You ain't got to lie. Girl, them people ain't going nowhere over there. They believe whatever you tell them. And whatever I did to them is on my fucking channel. I didn't use no fucking troll accounts to do it. So stop that shit, bitch. You know I stand 10 toes down in anything I motherfucking do. And I do it with motherfucking pride, bitch.
I know you do. I know you do. I know you enjoy doxing every aspect of my life that you could find. You take great pleasure in that. I know that about you factually. You don't have no regrets. You don't have no shame. I understand that.
I do it with pride, bitch. So don't even do that, bitch.
Mm-hmm. You should be proud.
Don't do that.
Be proud in your biting, girl. Be proud in your biting, girl.
Never been afraid of anything that I did, bitch.
Girl, she said pride. She done doxed my kids, brought my deceased son out here, lied and said I was scamming for money, blocked the people on my motherfucking channel, lied about me beating my goddamn grandson, lied about me trolling her kids and her motherfucking family, went over to other communities, said my daughter called, my daughter act as a crisis actor, as a motherfucking CPS worker. Created all of these false ass narratives about me, and she proud of it. Proud of it. Girl.
Bitch, you ain't never told me, oh, I told Too Strong I wasn't happy. Bitch, you was just as down as I was when I was doing all this shit, because you was doing shit too, bitch.
Listen at her. But now you trying to put everything on me.
Right. You right. Free bird.
Now you trying to put everything on me. You just said that what we did together. I never denied that. I never denied that when you reached out to me and you said, I've been trolling this woman's man for a year, and I got him, saying that he wanted to do X, Y, and Z, and he wanted to be with me and all of this kind of shit. I got him, and I got a picture of him and all of that shit. I believed you. And I was like, okay, well, damn. I didn't think about the long-term ramifications of that. And that's my, I own that shit. I own that shit. You know what I'm saying? I never denied that shit, and I don't take any of it back. Girl.
Come on now. Girl, ain't nobody got time for that shit. And the only reason why I'm out here because y'all pulled me out here. You feel me?
Y'all.
Girl, ain't nobody checking for you, P. Nobody don't give a fuck what you talking about over there. Girl, you can keep on beating that dead horse, but in the end, what does that lie profit you? Girl,
ain't no lies, baby. Ain't no
Danielle.
lies. Everybody is calling me, y'all. Hold on one second. Everybody today, oh Lord.
because if I did it, if I called CPS on your goddamn on you, bitch, I would have said it. I would.
You said it in a live stream. You had a live titled, Let's Call CPS. And you had hundreds of people in that live stream. And y'all put the number to CPS in the chat. And you not only did it on your platform, you went on Bitch Boy's platform and you did it. You went on Truth Hurts platform and you did it too. You did it on multiple platforms, and y'all encouraged your audience to call CPS on me and violate my grandson with lies. Now, the thing about it is, you admitted that you lied about me. Well, no, maybe you didn't admit that you lied. You said that you didn't believe that I was beating my grandson or something like that in that live that you privated, the one that you said you were going to shoot me in. The one where you brandished the gun, brandished the weapon, said that you were going to shoot me, ma'am. That one. You created an environment for your supporters to call CPS too. CPS doesn't give you the name of the person that calls. They don't give you the name. But multiple people called, and I disclosed what the people told CPS. You know what I'm saying? But you came back and you said that my daughter played a role, that, and y'all use that to dox my daughter, clown her, call her a dyke and a lesbian and all of that stuff. You did all of that, ma'am. That was you. Why would I be saying it if it didn't happen? Everybody witnessed it. She can't remember, right, Dora? She just don't remember what she's done. She believes that she knows that I'm all of these fucking troll accounts, but she still can't remember what she's actually done. But she says that she's proud of everything that she's done. Proud of it. Girl.
Would have said it, bitch. I would have stood 10 toes down in that shit. But I didn't do that shit. I ain't call no motherfucking CPS on you, bitch.
Yeah, she does.
I ain't call no motherfucking CPS on you. You out here running with the lie. And quiet as it kept. Vaughn say when they was over there, and you came out with that motherfucking lie, they lied. They knew you was motherfucking lying, bitch.
Vaughn
and
said,
others did too.
Vaughn said when she was over here, the people, now, mind you, you're referencing Vaughn after Vaughn has flipped on all of us. She came back over here. You're saying that Vaughn was talking behind the scenes with people that I still support, that still support me, and they didn't believe me either. Well, none of those people told me that. And let's just say they didn't believe me. I know it happened. My grandson knows it happened. And I know you played a role in it. It wasn't that CPS came out, I'm not worried about CPS. I'm not worried about CPS removing a child from my home either. You know what I'm saying? The fact was that you participated in it. Somebody that I rode for. That's that bite, right? Too strong. You wanted to bite, so you bit in an effort to take my This is just how serious this shit is for you. Your hatred for me is so fucking strong. That's what lets me know that you take this shit way too fucking seriously, to the point where you wanted to not only negatively affect me when it comes to my grandson, you wanted to negatively affect my psyche and my emotions when it came to my son. You inserted yourself in that too. Your hatred for me is so fucking strong that you want to hurt me at any fucking cost, including attempting to have my grandson removed from my care. That's you. That's the too strong that I know. Wonderful person you are. Hallelujah.
And others did motherfucking too. And then you coming out here and saying that Vons said that, and let me correct you on some shit, because you just want to put the blame on Vons or whatever. It wasn't just her, and it wasn't just Vons by herself trying to run no play. It was fucking all y'all ass. You, Truth Is, Bams, all y'all motherfuckers. Only Mika, all y'all was in on that motherfucking play. Bitch, because Truth Is the one that told Vons to record the conversation with Mimi.
What conversation with Mimi was recorded? What are you talking about? You said I'm not. Wait a minute. The Bushes just told me I misspoke something. These Bushes be letting me know because they be on it. They say, you just said not. That's how CPS came out. Your grandson had to show. Yeah. CPS came out. My grandson had to strip. He had to show his body. You know, they made him disrobe. So, because they said that he had scars on him, you know, they made my grandson disrobe. I'm not. Don't worry. You know, and those are things that can traumatize a child. You wanted to create fear and trauma in my life, in my real life, and you still want to do that. You still, your hatred for me is so strong that you still want to do that to me. Girl, I'm winning because you don't have my mind like that. None of y'all have my mind like that. None of y'all have my mind to the point where I want to go behind scenes and make a group to try to destroy somebody. You talking about we ran a play and we tried to come. Listen, you getting ready to say it. You said that Truth is told Vaughn to record Mimi. Do you realize that I don't believe a fuck thing that Vaughn says? Do you realize that Vaughn lied about every fucking thing that she said when she came back over here? Do you realize that no fucking body trusted Vaughn? Why would they be telling her to do things against me when they know that eventually it's going to come out again? Nobody over here was stupid enough to give Vaughn any ammunition against anybody when she had already tried to decimate us when she was fucking with you and Anaya the first fucking time. Don't you realize we saw the text messages between you guys? We saw y'all plots. We saw Vaughn's plots. We saw Anaya's plots. We're not stupid. Truth is isn't stupid. Bam isn't stupid. Mika's not stupid. None of us are stupid. So Vaughn is credible when she's talking about us, but she not credible when she telling on you? Huh? She not telling the truth when she telling on you, but she's credible when she's talking about, when she's lying on us. Tell her to show you the receipts. Where them receipts at, Amanda? Girl, fuck out of here, bro.
Do you hear me?
I
Vaughn's already admitted what she did to me. She was like, I was trying to trigger you too strong when I came over there. I was trying to trigger you. If Mimi unprivate that live, and if Mimi listen, I want you to unprivate that live with me and Vaughn's.
Because she was reacting to a live that I had already done. Because I said it in my live stream. When she first went back over there, she was reacting to a live that I had done. I saw that live. If Mimi don't unprivate it, I got it. I can send it to you. Or I can put it on my channel and play it. Because I have it. I already know what she said. She told the truth. That she was the one trying to drive a wedge between y'all. And we was like, okay, whatever.
On the damn panel, and I went the fuck off. I want you to unprivate that goddamn video. I want y'all to go over there to Mimi channel and go watch them things. And I was telling Mimi if I lie, Mimi tell them if I'm lying or not. I called that shit when it started happening. I called
just like we called your play
when it happened. I say Mimi, because UP started showing up and Truth is started showing up. I say Mimi,
I never showed
they
up.
trying to break me and you up or whatever.
I never showed up in no Mimi's chat. I want you to find me in Mimi's chat. I've never been in Mimi's chat. I've never hopped down in her chat. I've never typed in her chat. Show me, because I know you got a screenshot. You saw me in Mimi's chat, bitch. You the screenshot queen. I know damn well, I know Anaya should have that screenshot. Somebody should have a screenshot of me in Mimi's chat. I was in Vaughn's chat because she asked me to come. And she asked me to try to do some commentary with Mimi in order to try to get into your head. Because I remember, because Urban was on the panel. I remember what we were talking about. We were talking about religion and what I believe. And then I was listening to Urban, and I was listening to what Urban was saying about religion. And I'm like, but they basically trying to kind of saying the same thing that I'm saying. But these people over here calling me the devil. I remember that live stream. So, yes, Mimi, unprivate whatever it is she's saying that you have. But Vaughn needs to unprivate some stuff too. Because things happened on her channel too, ma'am, that put the pieces together.
UP wanted to have a conversation with Mimi behind the scenes, or whatever the case may be.
That's not true. I never wanted to talk to no damn Mimi behind the scenes. Tell Vaughn to show the motherfucking receipts, because that never fucking happened. Do you know how much flack I would get and I would never trust a relationship or a conversation with Mimi behind the scenes. That doesn't even make sense. I would have known that it would have been recorded. I would have known that it was going to end up out here on these YouTube streets. Why in the hell would I ever ask Vaughn to have a motherfucking conversation with Mimi? That don't make no sense, Too Strong. For what?
To talk it out with Mimi. Mimi wasn't having no goddamn conversation with you. Mimi wasn't having no goddamn conversation with you, man.
I didn't want no conversation with Mimi. What do we have to talk out? Mimi was never my motherfucking friend. We don't have anything to squash. I was never good with Mimi in the first place. I didn't have no issues with her in the beginning, but I didn't know her. I didn't fuck with Mimi since the first fucking time she came outside on me years ago with a lie. With a lie. And never apologized for that. I didn't fuck with no damn Mimi, girl. Fuck out of here. The shit you saying don't even make sense, Amanda, duh.
So when you up in here trying to lie and make it seem like Buns was, because I'm gonna tell the motherfucking truth, seemed like it was just Buns by her motherfucking self. It was true.
The fact of the matter is, it wasn't just Vaughn by her motherfucking self that had Anna or issue with you. It's Vaughn still doing it right now. It's Vaughn's and Mimi still plotting against your dumb ass, against your weak ass, against your friendless ass. Those motherfuckers see you the way I see you now. You understand? You got friends that see you, bitch. You are a fact that they cannot unfucking see. And as long as they need you, bitch, just like with me, just like you played in my motherfucking face for years because you still needed me, just like after that BAM shit, you didn't feel like you could go over to J4K then. You didn't feel like you could go over to the Sippers then. You needed a way out. So you bided your mother fucking time until the time was right, until you thought you had your motherfucking team, and you thought Vaughn and Truth Is and Naya and Brandy and Latanya and all of them other, you thought that was it. You thought that was your team then, honey. It just didn't turn out that way. You understand? Everybody ain't going. And when you start turning on people and lying on people and creating false fucking narratives just to beef with people who don't have no issue with you, but don't want to beef with me, and you start coming after them, that's when people started seeing you in a different way. I didn't change people's minds about you, girl. You did. That's what you don't understand. You calling motherfuckers over here weak. You saying they powerless. They listen to me. No, bitch, they listen to you. They saw what you were doing, bitch. They saw what Vaughn was doing. They saw the lies. You think that Joy is over here because I then manipulated her. No, Joy fuck with me because I didn't lie on her like Vaughn lied on her. Bam fuck with me because I didn't lie on her like Vaughn lied on her. Or you. Same thing with everybody. The moderators pulled away from you because you pushed them away. You start doxing them and putting their information out and lying on them, saying that they were doing things for me. when they were really rocking with you too. You showed people who you were. But you want to sit up and blame me. Y'all motherfuckers be acting like I brainwash motherfuckers. No, ain't nobody brainwashed over here. People see it one way over here and y'all see it that way over there. I don't give a fuck about changing your mind too strong. I don't give a fuck what you think about me. I don't like you. People that I don't like don't hold space in my brain like that. I'm not trying to convince you of anything, girl.
Is too. Truth is, then y'all was trying to find out where I went to church at and all that goddamn shit.
You damn right, bitch. You was out here doxing every fucking body. Vaughn was the one that told us your pastor got into an accident and he was in a flood or some shit. I didn't know that. I wasn't talking to you. Vaughn was the one telling the motherfucking information. Your pastor was in a flood in his car and it was in the paper and you can find your church by that and all of that shit. We done already found the fucking church, girl. You put up a goddamn short somewhere that somebody shared with all of us. We ain't reached out to your church or nothing. Somebody didn't share what fucking church you went in and showed a video of you or something, that the little clip or something that the church had of you praise dancing in the motherfucker. Girl, we seen it. Everybody know where the fuck you go to church. Don't nobody give a fuck though. Don't nobody give a fuck, Amanda. Girl, shit. Please. Hold on, let me finish playing this. Yeah, trolling and doxing people for making a statement. You dox Mika and put her safety at risk, knowing that she has a small child in the home. Lied on her, went on panel, said that her and Vaughn was fucking, that Mika covered up some sort of affair that Vaughn was having. You and Anaya made up all of these fucking lies on Mika. Why? Why you have to do that? Why all of the shit that you do have to always lead with a troll or a lie or doxing? That's what I want to know. Why don't you pull out receipts on me like you did on Vaughn? Why don't you pull out text messages? Because we was dealing with each other. The people don't ask themselves that. Like, why in the hell did Too Strong say that UP was beating her grandson and she never ever showed any proof of it? But they was friends for all of these years. Or fake friends for all of these years. Why in the hell does Too Strong have to go to doxing UP's deceased loved ones and trying to intimidate her, or going after her mom and her family and her dad and all of that shit and her kids and shit? Why does Too Strong have to resort to that kind of shit? Nobody's asking themselves those questions, because those questions are the questions that make sense, you know? Why does Too Strong have to always take it off of YouTube, have to go after somebody's family and all of this shit, got to make up lies about people's feet, when in this whole video that we playing right here at the minute mark, I'm going to tell y'all the minute mark when we get to it, where she show her own feet in this very live stream, standing outside the trailer that she used to live in back in the day when I fucked with her. She shows the same fucking shit that's out in front of the damn trailer. Won't never show the pool. Won't never show the 12-car garage that she said she had. Hey, Beefy. Like, it's all of the things that when people don't ask questions, right?
She told us all that. She told us all that shit.
Yeah,
so when you think you coming out here trying to spin a narrative and you think I'm gonna let you fucking lie and shit and just go on with it because I'm fucking mad at her or whatever the case may be, or we don't fuck with each other no more. No, we ain't gonna do that. We're gonna tell what God loves. God loves the truth. I'm gonna tell the guy.
You gonna tell it. When you gonna start telling the truth?
Damn truth. I knew what Vaughn was on when she came over there. I'll tell what God loves. God loves the truth. I'm gonna tell the goddamn truth. I knew, or whatever the case may be, or we don't fuck with each other no more. No, we ain't gonna do that. We're gonna tell what God loves. God loves the truth. I'm gonna tell the goddamn truth.
If you claim
we
you
gonna
heard
tell
all
what
this, then why didn't you
love. God love. You gonna tell what God love. God loves the truth.
What's up, bro?
Oh,
Hey,
Lord.
what's up? I'm just
I done went to, how did I go to Mookie's live? Oh, because it was in my watched. I watched your live, Mookie. Here we go.
You coming out here trying to spin a narrative and you think I'm going to let you fucking lie and shit and just go on with it because I'm fucking mad at her or whatever the case may be, or we don't fuck with each other no more. No, we ain't going to do that. We're going to tell what God loves.
We're going to tell what God loves.
God loves the truth. I'm going to tell the goddamn truth.
God loves the truth.
I knew what Vons was on when she came over there. Yes, Anaya. Yes. I'm not going to fucking lie. Why would I lie for? Just because I'm mad at her, I ain't going to lie on her. I'm going to tell the motherfucking truth.
Oh.
I'm not going to lie on nobody. No.
But you just saying everything that I said. You ain't saying anything different than I said. I said Vaughn was over here trying to drive a wedge between you and Mimi. I said that at some point she let each and every one of us know about it. You just said what I said. So how am I lying and you telling the truth? How am I trying to create a narrative and you're not? I'm telling the truth on Vaughn. You're telling the truth on Vaughn. You knew that Vaughn was doing that shit to you and your relationship with Mimi. The thing that I say is, what's ironic about it is she doing it without me involved now. That's the thing that's blowing me, is that people aren't even paying attention to that Vaughn is doing it without me involved now. She's actively using Miss Tawanda to do the same fucking thing that she was doing over here with us over here. Right up in your fucking face, bitch. Right up in your fucking face, bitch. I said that to say shit ain't changed. The same deceptive bitch that she was when she was over here. The same lying ass bitch that she was when she was over here. She doing the same fuck shit to you, and you co-signing and amening it now. Weak ass relationship between weak ass, punk ass, bitch ass friends. Y'all basically frenemies. I don't want no fucking frenemies. I thank God for the weeds that you pull, bitch. I thank God you've planted those weeds in your motherfucking garden, because those weeds gonna be talking behind your back, bitch. Those weeds gonna be texting about you. They my ops. They supposed to text about me, bitch. Vaughn is supposed to talk shit about me, bitch. To the ops, bitch. Vaughn is supposed to panel up about me, bitch. Vaughn is supposed to go behind the scenes about me, bitch. I'm her motherfucking op, bitch. Vaughn is supposed to side with Mr. Wanda against me, bitch. I don't like that bitch, and she don't like me. I don't like her foster mammy, and her foster mammy don't like me. But you call that bitch sis. Bitch. And she take your shit and talk your shit behind your back, bitch. And that's your motherfucking sis, bitch. And so does Mimi, bitch. I don't have that problem. Bam ain't doing that. My moderators ain't doing that. The people over here aren't doing that to me. I don't have a problem with wondering, is my shit gonna end up in Miss Tawanda's ears, bitch, when Mad Day come? That's your issue, bitch. Those the weeds that you planted in your motherfucking garden. Thank you for removing them from mine. Okay. Shit, girl. Acting like you got a goddamn prize over there. I know what you working with, honey. I already know. Shit.
I'm not lying on nobody. I'm going to tell the goddamn truth because I don't want to have to come back out here and clear shit up.
Girl, bye.
Don't want to do it. Don't want to do it. So you fucking lied. You trying to put all the fucking blame on her. And even this motherfucking play that went on wasn't even motherfucking Vaughn's idea. It was Mr. Warner motherfucking idea.
But y'all went along with it the same way that we did when. So the thing about it is, if you can't put all the blame on Mr. Warner. Y'all went along with it. Vaughn made the group. Y'all was the ones behind the scenes plotting and planning against me, bitch. Y'all the ones hyper focused on me. Girl, stop it. Baby, girl.
It was motherfucking Mr. Wonder motherfucking idea to run a play on you. Mr. Wonder likes sucking UP dick. She
Listen to what she about to say. Listen to what she about to say about her master. Her master. Because we know that old bitch is all y'all motherfuckers master. You the one had to go to the yard to that bitch. That bitch is the one your sissies run to for advice about your stupid ass, bitch. Your weak ass. Your bully ass. You a bully behind the scenes, bitch, with your own motherfucking friends. And they had to run to a bearded bully, bitch, about your ass. They so scared. They needed Tawanda's help with your punk ass, bitch. Because you gonna dox them. Put their information out and expose them and create lies about them, bitch. They said it, bitch. It's out here. Ain't no taking that shit back, bitch. Fuck out of here. Crybaby ass bitch. Bearded bully. That's what she is, a fucking bearded bully.
She want to be like UP. She pick up UP mannerisms. She trying to act like she runs some shit. She trying to treat people like she UP. She want to be UP. Really, she really like UP on the damn low, to be honest.
No, she want to be like me, though. She could never. She could never.
I'm telling you.
That old bitch
Come
could
on
never.
now.
Could never.
Girl, I just sit back and watch, and that's what I do now. I sit back and I look and I peek game and I don't say nothing. You know, sometimes I don't interfere because it's not none of my business, but I watch.
Scorpio mama in the chat telling them up wanted content. She been waiting like a dog on a bone. Bitch, I've been going live about what the fuck I want to go live about. Scorpio wanted to hear my voice, bitch. That bitch stay in the goddamn bushes trying to see what the fuck I'm talking about. Girl, stop it. You need help. Let me quit with that though.
Motherfuckers. And that's my thing. And I always say that after I left from over there with that goddamn snake. And people don't want to believe that she's a snake, but she is. When I left from over there with that snake, I try to, look at people a while. And that's why I don't fuck with you. You caused me not to fuck with you because you move, you look, and you carry yourself as a snake.
She carry herself as a snake, but it's your sissies that's running to her to take her your business. It's your sissies that's running to her talking shit about you. It's your sissies that look to her for motherfucking help. But she is the one that moves like a snake. No, bitch, y'all all snakes. Y'all all fucking his. Y'all all fucking want to be like me. You really want to be like me, Too Strong. You really wanted my support. You wanted people to move with you. And when they didn't, you started doxing them and trolling them and shit. You wanted everybody to be a goddamn weak ass bitch like that fat, funky, false dreaded bitch over there. You wanted everybody to be like a motherfucking Anaya, so insecure because I wouldn't call her and her motherfucking husband back. And I hear you saying that I was in love with your husband because he said that, because I said he had cute hair and I sent him a heart emoji. Then that means that you still in love with bitch boy because your titty's still on his motherfucking wall, bitch, and you and your husband sucking his ass from the back. How about that? I ain't never sent your husband no titty pictures. I ain't never said I want to suck your husband's dick, bitch. That's you out here telling people that you want to give them sloppy toppy, hoe. Love, bitch. You said you wanted to have niggas babies on this motherfucker and abort your husbands, bitch. You the one in love on this motherfucker. Pining and shit. Want to get some goddamn attention, hoe. That's you, not me. I keep on telling you, your husband could never, a crying ass nigga crying and driving. Oh, you pee coming between me and John Frank's relationship. Oh, you pee. That crybaby ass nigga. Don't nobody want him, bitch. You don't even want him. You don't even want that nigga, bitch. Why the fuck you trying to push him off on me? Girl. Why the hell they trying to push him off on me? Hey, Mika. I don't even know why she doing that, y'all. Hold on.
You know what I'm saying? You somebody I wouldn't fuck with behind the fucking scenes. And I definitely wouldn't bring in between no friendship. I wouldn't, girl. I wouldn't. I don't know what them girls was thinking.
Girl, they was thinking
I don't know what the hell they was.
They was thinking, I need help. Help. My master is a bully. My master's gonna dox me. I'm afraid of too weak. Because she's going to create lies like she did about UP. Shit, my kids might get removed by CPS if I fall out again with Too Strong. And my food stamps might be taken because the last time I beefed with Too Strong, she lined up with the Stank Gang and the Sippers. And they tried to take they threatened to call CPS on me and they tried to take my foodie stamps away. They told everybody I was selling my foodie stamps to people on YouTube. They told everybody I was ordering groceries from a whole nother motherfucking state and having them sent to people on YouTube using my foodie stamps that I'm supposed to be feeding my kids with to feed YouTubers in exchange for money. Girl.
Thinking. I don't know what they was thinking, but girl, don't nobody need you.
That's
to
what
fight
they was
shit
thinking.
For them, speak for them.
Listen, she said, ain't nobody need you to fight shit for them or speak for. They needed her. They're the ones that went to her, dummy. They definitely needed her, Amanda. They see Miss Tawanda as being stronger than you. Riddle me that. Damn.
Talk for them. Because you ain't blocking no shit. You ain't no bodyguard. You ain't shit. And that's why I say, fuck it. I'm going to go fucking talk to it. And you over there matching. Oh, you let that come up here. Talk. You need her to shut the fuck up. And you trying to tell me to be.
Oh, so you didn't give in to Vaughn because you trust her now. And you really want to be her sister. You want to do to Vaughn and to Wanda's fake family friendship or whatever thing that Vaughn tried to do to you and Mimi. You want to be the wedge between it. You don't want it to happen with you around. Girl, you going to be friends with that bitch too. Because you need them J4Kers like they need you, honey. Girl, y'all need each other. Birds of a feather, docks together.
All right, bitch, because you don't want the real story to be out here. Bitch, because you don't want the real story. You don't want to really see people to see you as the snake that you fucking is. Bitch, and then you got this Bunny doo-doo character, this dirty clothes wearing bitch that get her clothes out the goddamn clothes hamper, coming over here asking questions. The bitch asks questions and she still don't fucking come for fucking head. So, bitch, if you got questions for you, why do you grab clothes out of the dirty clothes hamper, bitch, and put them hoes on and did that damn video? That's my question to you, bitch. And that's my only question to your ass.
Wow. Wow.
You was like, I really do have my own opinion, but on that day when you was having to talk with him, everything was going smoothly. Not gonna lie, right? Everything was going smoothly. Momo, you come up in here and speak to me, damn it. You don't come up in here and say what the fuck. Hey, Momo. What's up, Monica? But yeah, it was going smoothly. Just in between me and Auntie Scorpio.
Sorry, y'all. Gotta play this.
Like Auntie Scorpio. All in there, Auntie Scorpio. But yeah, it was going smoothly when it was just me and her talking. I was listening to understand her, and she was listening to understand me, because really, I think she really wanted to get a clear understanding of why I moved the way I did. Bitch, and Tawana is the reason why. She joking. That's why I'm saying she is joking. She joking. She joking. She joking. She joking. She joking. But yeah, like, girl, I ain't got no problem. And then y'all try to make it about Frankie, and Frankie had he didn't, y'all try to make it look like he was being messy or he was stirring stuff, and he didn't. I don't know how many times we can tell it or which way, but that's the light that y'all want to shed. Like, oh, he busy, he coming in between the women stuff. No, Tawana came in between me, and Vons. That's who came in between us. She good. She is good. She good, Auntie Scorpio. She good. But yeah, like, really? Like, we got to rise above this bullshit, girl. And honey, like, if you want to start playing this digging game, we can play it. Because two can play at that game if you want to dig and shit. Now, I didn't heard you and Mr. Want to say that. And that's not a side that you want to bring out. I'm telling you, it's best to just go on about your motherfucking cigarette smelling ass business.
Listen.
And leave me the fuck alone. I'm asking, and everybody hear me asking. So when I come out the bag on your motherfucking ass, don't ask why.
Listen, I'm gonna dox you. I'm gonna bring your kids out here. I'm gonna put your personal information out here. If you don't stop doing reactionary commentary on me, I'm gonna dox you. I'm gonna pull your real life onto YouTube. I'm gonna put all your personal information out here. I'm gonna enjoy it while it happens. You heard her say she gonna enjoy every minute. That's her first fucking recourse, her first fucking threat. I'm gonna put your people out here. That's her and vaginal. When I tell you they are the same, all of these people are the same. That's their first fucking recourse.
It's worth it, fucking Anaya. It's worth it. It's fucking worth it to fucking me for two bitches that don't know our fucking friendship.
Wow.
Two bitches that don't know our fucking friendship.
Wow.
You hear what I'm saying? I don't like
They know your friendship. Your friendship ain't shit. You don't really have a friendship. Friends don't talk behind each other's back. Friends don't go to strangers who don't know the dynamics of the friendship and ask them to insert themselves. Friends don't do that. So people do know y'all friendship. It's non-fucking existent for real. It's a farce. It's fucking fake, girl. It's for these YouTube streets. Fuck out of here.
only kicking it bitches. I really don't. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And I think they want to look at her in some type of goddamn way. Or use her to motherfucking be. Because remember, Vons, I can release all the videos. No, if that's what they want to goddamn do, we can do it. Girl, don't speak on my husband. I don't speak on your husband, bitch. I don't know your husband. I don't know your fucking husband, and you don't know my husband. You say you be listening.
Oh, Lord. Y'all, I keep on. Say you be listening. Listening to what, girl? Go ahead.
No, if that's what they want to goddamn do, we can do it. Girl, don't speak on my husband. I don't speak on your husband, bitch. I don't know your husband. I don't know your fucking husband, and you don't know my husband. You say you be listening. Listen, bitch, what is you listening to? What the fuck is you listening to, buddy? Can you complete a motherfucking sentence and tell me, write me a thesis, bitch, and read that whole and tell me why you think my husband don't want me, bitch. Girl, tell me why, bitch. A motherfucker that don't love you and don't want to be with you, don't buy you no motherfucking houses. Bitch, they don't take care of you. Bitch, they don't buy you shit. A motherfucker that don't love you and don't want to motherfucker be with you, don't make sure you stay.
She said, motherfucker that don't love you. It's like she trying to convince people that her, girl, as long as you know your husband love you, that's all you need. You don't have to prove anything to anybody on YouTube. If you know that your husband loves you, you don't have to come out here and make a show for people on social media. I heard you say on your live that your husband don't even like you doing YouTube. You in a marriage that you got friends on YouTube. Listen, I'm just going to keep it real. You got friends on YouTube that don't fuck with you really because they go behind your back and talk about you and drag you and shit and insert people in y'all shit, right? To try to fix it. And then you're in a marriage with a man that doesn't even want you to do the thing that you do most of all, which is YouTube. Because most of your life is revolved around what's going on YouTube. And you're a whole married woman with minor children. I'm an old lady with nobody that loves me that's sitting in the basement. I can make time for this shit. Isn't that what y'all say? Isn't that what y'all say?
Bitch, a motherfucker that don't love you and don't want to be with you don't buy you no motherfucking houses. Bitch, they don't take care of you. Bitch, they don't buy you shit. A motherfucker that don't love you and don't want to motherfucking be with you don't make sure you stay. You said, while I'm at the HW house station, let me formally announce. Formally announce what, Monica? Right. Yeah, so, you up in there like, Tamana. Then you come out here and then you talk like you better than everybody. Bitch, you ain't no better, bitch. Then nobody out here. What you got, somebody else can motherfucking get. Because I know I've obtained it, bitch. What's up, Felicia? Somebody messaged me. Who is this?
Let me speed this up a little bit.
Yes.
Well,
if I'm on a community report, I'm gonna respond to that shit, bitch. Girl, then you talk about somebody copy you, but you didn't copy somebody else, Mr. Wonder. You didn't took somebody else shit. And you mad? I can't be like mad and loud in the house, y'all, because my husband works overnight, bitch.
She said she's just explaining. It's like she explaining herself, but she's saying that these people are her ops, and she's the one out here explaining. She got her whole friend group over there linking up with the ops behind her back, laughing at her behind her motherfucking back. And this bitch acting like she in the motherfucking power position. This shit ain't making no goddamn sense. Girl, do you realize what we witnessed? Do you realize what we witnessed? 7 is the number of, oh yeah, of completion. Damn. Let me finish playing this. We almost done, y'all. I know this was a long live, but we're almost done. We're almost done, y'all. Whose channel are we going live on tonight? Because last night the conversation was we were supposed to be going live on Bam's channel tonight. And that's kind of why I pushed my live back about Mr. Wanda. One, my internet is in and out, and I don't want to be showing these clips and receipts and stuff. I need to drop them on the screen. Joy. So we going live on Joy's channel tonight at 9 p.m. for the brew. I thought it was on Bam's channel, but it's on Joy's. So y'all, we gonna be talking about other stuff. Let's finish this stuff.
And motherfucker, you gotta be up later. I gotta wake him up like 1 something so he can fucking work, bitch.
We gotta make the thumbnail though, because we gotta let people know where to find us. We can't get behind on this, y'all. We can't. We gotta keep up with the content.
Fuck out of here. So I can't be up in here yelling and screaming and hollering, but you can tell when my husband ain't home because I be up in here yelling, screaming, and motherfucking hollering. And hollering, bitch, just like you go sit out in your motherfucking car, bitch, or you drive away from motherfucking home. Bitch, do your husband even got a job since we talking about motherfucking husbands, bitch? Because you sure do be in your motherfucking car a lot. Girl, or leaving the motherfucking house, or whispering and talking motherfucking real low. Girl, you ain't never in your house, bitch. I don't even hear you washing motherfucking dishes, bitch.
This is me. This is me. Why did you have to audition? Vaginosis. Did you have to audition to be in Slobber's presence? Is that why you had to send her an audition video from 2 years ago? This is me. This is me. Is that what you had to do? I'm just asking. This is me. You had a toy tap to your hip and everything. Why you had that toy on your it looked like a little toy or a keychain or something. I didn't see your feet though. I did not see your feet. And the background was pretty dark. You couldn't really tell what was going on in your surroundings and stuff, but I haven't doxed you, so I don't know what your shit looks like. Girl, this is me.
The motherfucking house, you always outside the goddamn house. Responding or driving down that dirty ass motherfucking road. You be driving to get to the goddamn pavement to fucking respond, bitch.
So the screenshot that I was sent about Vonnie and what she had to say, she said, I lost because she got too strong back and they're not beefing anymore. So they've cleared up their beef, y'all. So this is old. They've cleared up their beef. They've, licked each other's asses and kissed each other's asses and bent the knee after saying all of this stuff about one another. What about your friends? Will they stand their ground? Will they let you down again? I'm just speaking on the obvious. That's all. Hold on, y'all.
So don't do me. I can't get loud and read like I fucking want to because my husband is up in the room asleep. I don't act like that.
So you got out of bed in a loving relationship where you adore your husband and you brag about your relationship. You climbed out of bed to address Tawanda, me, and vaginosis. You climbed out of bed with the love of your life to address 3 bitches on the internet. That precious time with your husband, it was more important for you to climb out of bed and address me. With a husband that don't even want you to do YouTube. But you happy. And everybody should be jealous of what you got. You the most perfectly happy person on the planet. You got the best husband, the best damn relationship. But you so fucking focused on YouTubers, ma'am, that you making plays behind the scenes and focusing on shit that you say your own husband don't want you focused on. Girl, girl, stop it. Stop it. Happy life, happy wife, right? Yeah, that's right. She the one that ran out of church. Listen, the YouTube is more important than God, more important than her praise dancing. And she's showing you that it's definitely more important than her motherfucking marriage. You kidnapped my motherfucking cousin.
That in front of my husband, I try to stay sweet like honey.
Hey,
in front of my husband.
Hey, Queen Supreme.
I sure do. I try to stay like
Queen.
sweet. Did you hear me? Like honey. In front of my husband. And when you got a man that go out and work and you don't get that bad, he don't be wanting to hear all that shit. That's what everybody that, husband care. He don't want to be up in there with you hollering and screaming over the goddamn phone on the internet. He does. So there's a few things that I need. This is my challenge. This is my challenge. What you gave it for me, and John Frank, he want to come out here and do a show. We got real content coming. I promised a lot of people stuff. I know God is Refuge. She wants me to do a review on the War Room. I got to get that did, and I got to get back into my Christian and around the world news because it's important to me. You know what I'm saying? So,
girl, ain't none of that shit important. I didn't see, and I bet you ain't gonna show no text messages of where you was behind the scenes talking about your content, talking about no Krishan. I bet you're not going to be showing no behind the scenes conversations that you had with all of them motherfuckers that you teamed up with about doing some positive commentary. I bet you all your behind the scenes conversations with everybody that deals with YouTube got something to do with me. Your girl said it. Mimi said it. She said she tired. Mhm. She said she went to Tawanda, the person that wants to talk about me just as much as you do, but she ran to her. I'm sick of Too Strong. All she want to talk about is UP. Bitch, is you that want to talk about me, bitch. You. And it shows from y'all behind the scenes conversations, honey. You ain't talking about no damn war room, bitch. You ain't talking about no game nights and shit. Even when do y'all remember? Even when they did game night, they made it about us. Everything is about us. They can't do anything with making it about us. When we panel up, I was saying this to the ladies the other day. I said that I'm glad that when we panel up to do content. If I'm gonna drag, I'm really gonna drag on my own channel, make it about them and stuff like that. But when we panel up as a group, when we pull our energy together, see, when you pull energy together for darkness, that's what consumes your light. But when you pull energy together for something positive or something educational, something informative, that's the energy that guides your life. I don't want to be a part of panels that's about dragging people. I'd rather be a part of a panel that's at least attempting to uplift somebody or attempting to provide somebody some, educational conversation or something like that. That's the devil's work when you team up in a group pulled together to do something nefarious. That's not how it should be. Those are real witches. Do you understand me? Real witches come together to create turmoil and drama. You said real quick, check the group and tell you about the thumb. Okay. We gotta do consistency too. So we're gonna have to come together and do like one thumbnail for our things too. So we gotta do that. 048. Okay. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty. 7 stage. Yeah, I love that. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Bam, I love that. Yeah. Yeah, it does. It shows weakness. And
So, if I can just, come correct, check a bitch and keep it moving, that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I am going to do. And if a bitch lying on me, I'm gonna come out here and correct it. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm not gonna play with you. Well, and then if Rollins wants to do it and do a live stream with me, her, and Mimi, and we can talk openly and candidly in front of the scenes, because I'm not going behind the scenes with nobody. If she want to do a live stream with her, Miss Mimi, and her, we can do that.
Listen at that. She not going behind the scenes with nobody. First of all, that's a lie. She is going to go behind the scenes with people. History shows that that's what she do. That's where she's most comfortable, doing a lot of her doxing and dirty work and putting the pieces together so they can get their narratives and their stories together. And we all know that, that's them on that damn report. She's sending in stuff. Vaughn is sending in stuff. Dead Girl. All of them are sending in stuff. We already know that that's their troll report. What's sad about this is that Vaughn is supposed to be her little sis. She's still good with Mimi and all of that stuff, and still good with Vaughn too. What's sad is that they're not good with her, and they don't even want to say it publicly and stand on it. That's the saddest part. needing somebody. Can you hear the desperation in her voice? Listen to this. Listen to how she begs for for Vaughn to team back up with her. Listen to her begging Vaughn and begging it to be a public squashing. Remember when they squashed it and her and Vaughn came outside and said, aha, as of so and so and so and so date, me and Too Strong are no longer friends. It was kind of like it wasn't for their friendship. They had to make it public. They had to let people know we're good publicly. They didn't go behind the scenes and work it out. Well, they tried to, but that didn't work. But they came out front and lied to everybody and said we're good. And then they were still falling out back then. That's what's so crazy about this. Crazy work.
Hey, Queen Gertrude. We can do that. You know what I'm saying? But you got to leave your bulldog and your goddamn chihuahua over there to the side. You get what I'm saying? I'm not coming to your platform because it seems like, you can't have a conversation without them, Vons. So
who is the bulldog and the chihuahua? Who are you naming as the bulldog and the chihuahua? Gotta leave them to the side. Are you talking about Gears and Tawanda? Or are you talking about Vonnie and Tawanda? I don't know. What do y'all think in the chat? You think she's talking about Gears and Tawanda or Vonnie and Tawanda? Y'all let me, by initials, let me know. Let me know what y'all think.
and if that's something that you want to do,
Vonnie and the beard.
We can do that because your big no Tawana don't want us to have the conversation because she rather it be like it is because she know if it's no beef
y'all
between
hit the like
me
button,
and you,
hit the
it's
thumbs
no her.
up.
Period.
Listen. You openly trying to come between a mother and a daughter? Don't you know they've reached mother and daughter's status on YouTube? They proud of it, girl. Now you trying to come between a mother and a daughterly bond? Please, Vaughn, please come back and pick her over Tawana, duh. Listen to this bitch plead.
If you can stop talking about me and I'll stop talking about you,
please.
it won't be no her.
If we can just
put that in your pipe and smoke it.
She said, if you could stop talking about me and I'll stop talking about you, it won't be no her. Don't let her come between us. Please don't tell her no more my business. Oh, please, Vaughn, be my friend publicly. We can lie about it privately, but be my friend publicly. So we can go at UP and try to drive wedges between her and Bam and Joy and Mika and Truth Is and Alec and everybody else over there. Girl. Pitiful.
Think about it. If it's no beef between me and you, she ain't gonna have shit to talk about.
Oh!
She ain't gonna have shit to talk about. So y'all, I'm finna get up off here. I'm finna go hop back in the bed with my honeydew. And I might be back later with a hold on, let me see. I want to show y'all. Let me see. I don't know. Let me see.
So at this minute mark, I'm gonna stop it right here. At the 44 minute and 25 second mark, she turns her camera on. And she turns, well, it's shortly after that, but she turns her camera on. And what she described Vonnie's feet looking like, what she came out here and said, show us them feet, show us those dirty, crusty black feet, show us those crusty toes and all of that shit. What she said about Vonnie vaginosis, she showed herself. Her saying that she has this new palatial mansion that was built from the ground up, and her husband is buying her all of these mansions and stuff. all of these properties and all of this. She's gaining all of this wealth and all of these things that she's coming out here bragging on. But she don't show nobody none of that. But she come out here and drag me for the basement that I live in. Clown on me. Say I'm living with my mama in my mama's basement. Baby, I don't know what else to say. I think I'm going to end my live right here, though. I don't really think I have anything else to say. I'm going to go and I'm going to listen to Anaya and Rashid's live. I'll pull out of it what I want to talk about. But I really think that I addressed a lot of the stuff that I wanted to address, because I think the clips that were sent to me and the things that were shown to me, I think I've addressed that already. I'm not in love with your husband. Your husband is no man to me, not anybody that I would ever be attracted to. Why would I want the nigga and you don't want him? You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't have him. If he any good, you would definitely not be out here looking for something else to climb on top of. You understand me? You understand me? All of this love for y'all husbands and stuff, I don't believe it. I don't believe that anybody like Too Strong. I don't think that the love is real, because you don't involve your family in lies and plays and shit about sucking penises and trail riding and all of that stuff. If that's the man that you really love and all of that, you don't sit up and create lying narratives and stuff about somebody coming after your daughter when you know damn well that never happened. It never fucking happened. You know what I'm saying? The things that I say that you've done to my family, Too Strong, are factual. I don't have to lie about it. I don't have to make up narratives. I don't have to create plays. I don't have to create a team behind the scenes that will attempt to come for you. Your actions make people dislike you. And let me say this. If everybody, and I mean this with my whole entire chest, my heart and my soul, if everybody that I fuck with start fucking with you, I still wouldn't fuck with you. Do you understand me? I still wouldn't fuck with you if you were able to change everybody's mind over here. If you were able to pull everybody from my chat, it still wouldn't change the way I see you. You hear me? So, it's on your channel. Okay, so y'all, the live is tonight. We shared it in the chat. Y'all click that link. Join us for the Brew and Crew tonight. The brew, the witches brew. Like we thought about it. Like they titled us witches, but they're the ones doing the witch activity. We are the brew. The Brew and Crew. There's no witches in our group because we come together. Where two or more are joined together. Where two or more come together. That's the way that we feel. So we're not coming together for darkness ever. Not as a group, not as a collective, and not as a community. Don't mean that we ain't gonna talk shit just like they talk shit or talk our shit individually. We're not paneling up to bring like drama or try to tear somebody down. That's not what our design is for our platforms. At least not with me and like the women that I fuck with now. So, and I appreciate that. Not once ever will we ever. Exactly. So that's what we have to focus on. And let me say this. To anybody that they're trying to plant a seed with, the Miss Virginias, the Rosies, the Alex, to anybody, the let me say this about Samantha, Oh, she never modded Samantha and Too Strong modded her. Everybody looks at that mod stick like it's a piece of gold or something, or it shows your loyalty or commitment to somebody, and that everybody in your chat should be blue. If you fuck with somebody, they should be blue. And what they try to do is they try to weaponize a mod stick. A mod stick is a job, and to be honest, nobody gets paid. I don't hear anybody on this app paying their moderators. It is a job to be a moderator. The second group of mods that I modded, the first group of mods that I modded them because they supported me, and they have been supporting me for years. I still have moderators that are modded that reach out to me but don't ever hop in my chat. And they still modded on my channel. You understand what I'm saying? I have moderators now that I modded because y'all were doxing them. I modded them to protect them from the doxing. I wanted to know if it was really Miss Virginia coming in my chat. I wanted to know, and those were people that were, I wanted to know if it was really Bam that was, because y'all were doxing them. You understand what I'm saying? When y'all say y'all thank John, you thank John Frank for showing you and proving to you who people were. I thank you, Too Strong. I thank you, Vaughn. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I thank y'all for coming together. I thank y'all for coming together to seek to destroy me. I thank you for my enemies coming together to seek to destroy me. Because when my enemies came together to seek to destroy me, it showed me who really gave a fuck about me. It showed me who could put their weapons down and see things for what they were. It showed me some true motherfucking ladies that I was not having conversations with, that I did not know that well. And I didn't. I did not know these women to the point that I know these women now. And I thank y'all for that. That's what you don't like. You don't like the fact that the team that you originally wanted, especially Vaughn, the team that she originally wanted no longer wants her. That's the fucked up part about it. So she has to settle. Got to settle for a crazy, doxing, weird ass bitch that's just as obsessed with unspoken purpose, aka Nia Griffin, the old ass lady that lives in the motherfucking basement. Y'all listen, y'all have a blessed and beautiful rest of y'all day. If you did not hit the thumbs up on your way in, please by all means hit the thumbs up on the way out. The seeds that they plant, the seeds that they attempt to plant over here, they won't grow. The only seeds that's gonna grow is them weeds that's in they shit, them dead girls and shit like that. Let that shit grow over there, okay? Y'all have a blessed and beautiful rest of y'all day, okay? And bye, guys.